pick up those little out of range. Just talk to the head, son.
Yeah, we were talking about the strength of Hunting Bear in this new patch. You could see that with Trizzy getting stuffed on the momentum and getting swatted out of Dragonfly stance straight back to the wall. Get sat down.
Oh man, Gojo, you already know how I'm feeling right now. This man is going in right now. BES taking the win here, first round of third and final game between these two. Winner moves on the top 16. Got a couple more games trying to make top 8, but Trizzy obviously looking for another win out here, trying to make that winner's circle. That winner's circle pot looking nice and tasty.
Yeah, it certainly is, especially after Peeling came within whiskers, but was not quite able to seal the deal, and that's just going to keep growing. That's going until October. And right now, Trizzy's just trying to hold on. He's trying to stay defensive, gets him up against the wall, goes into no sword stance. Out comes the sword again. Rage Art, I'm not sure if that was a play. It gets him anyway.
He knew, so he purposely put him in that position, so he was trying to bait him out of doing one of those bear flops. It's not enough damage. 1 HP. Servbot, how you gonna approach? Got him, son. While running 3. Easy stuff. Easy finish right there. Tying it up 1 round apiece again.
Hey, look, it doesn't matter if you get the kill so long as you put your opponent in a losing position more often than not. All that matters at the end of the day is their health hits 0.
Yeah, 100%. I'm always telling you, it doesn't matter how you win it, as long as you win it. Push the armor, nice punish for the 1-1. Maybe get a little bit more, might be able to get back 2-2 there, but I don't have to double check the frames because it's kind of new. Spent it all, no G, Bear Clef Cannon, didn't get it, and Trizzy immediately punishing in that. And now set point here for Trizzy.
Yeah, an immediate counterattack too, and you see King Servbot continuing to open a little low, a little slow, going into the Hunting Bear early and often. Whoops! Gets the throw, goes right back into Hunting Bear. He's forced onto the back foot, but he catches him low again, watches him get up, gets the heat engage, goes up towards the wall, heat smash. Final round in our first set of the night, everybody. Don't you love some Tekken?
As well as saying Trizzy's been on point. Serve hasn't really been getting a whole lot of the punishes and still walking away with the win. Big damage. He almost went for the down back forward, trying to get the counter hit. A little off timed. Oh, gotta be careful. Charging it up is super risky. Gets a sword stance. Yoshi gets the throw.
Yeah, that was interesting that he really wound up that grab attempt, and Trizzy didn't really do anything to stop it, didn't try to get out of the way. Eats the new throw, makes the follow-up whiff, breaks the Stonehead attempt, gets claw swiped anyway. Hunting Bear for the win. King Servbot takes our first bout of the evening.
Panda, really?
I guess
Servbot.
I guess you could say there was pandemonium.
My man. Gotta love it, man. Oh man, BES. I'm trying to stay unbiased here. Gotta stay unbiased. Gotta play it cool. But man, look at this replay right here. I mean, you saw, Servbot taking advantage of the new moves, trying to really put him in a guessing situation. But again, Trizzy, same thing. Really taking advantage of the new moves, taking advantage of the flea flicker stance, and just kind of just going back and forth and trying to make him guess at the wall. And that was kind of the big thing with the walled stages. I mean, both of them really thrive when playing in that close quarter situation.
It felt a little like Trizzy was playing much slower and less fluid than his normal self, but maybe King Servbot was just doing that good a job of shutting him down. What do you think the decisive interactions were in this set?
It's mainly is when you're dealing with the wall situations. I mean, so many fights and so many opportunities were basically decided off of a guess at the wall. I mean, if you guess wrong at the wall, you take another 50% damage. And I mean, depending on where you are in terms of life deficit, you could really, fall into an unrecoverable hole. So it's just one of those things, again, when you're dealing with that, especially that new throw that Panda has, you have to try to duck it because you can't tech it. You have to just kind of predict it's coming out, try to punish accordingly. And Trizzy did that for a time until, Servbot kind of mixed up the timing a little bit and really got himself into a favorable position.
Yeah, and that's all it takes sometimes, especially when you're able to force your opponent to hesitate and second guess. Yoshi has eaten a few nerfs. He is a little weaker. He's not doing quite as much damage, so it takes a bit of mental rewiring, and you can see the same thing from Servbot. It seemed like he was getting his sea legs back after a little too much shore leave. But we've got a fun one coming up next. It's looking like Sean Dude versus XO. XO, fresh off a top 8 run down in Texas Showdown.
Oh yeah, I mean, made top 8. The cool thing is I got to meet both of them, at least see them in person. I didn't get to actually shake hands with EXO just because he was too busy, making top 8. Sean, dude, I got to meet him. He's super cool guy. Both of them just really strong competitors overall, though. I know Sean Dude rocks the Lily, and an EXO obviously with the Lydia. I was kind of skeptical, I was thinking he would kind of go back to Leo after the buffs potentially for season 2, but it looks like he's still sticking it out with the Lydia.
Yeah, definitely an interesting choice there. What do you think of the Lily Lydia matchup?
Well, it's kind of tough because it's one of those things like Lily really thrives in that kind of close quarters, head-to-head combat type deal, especially with being able to have a really good lateral movement, walking left and right of the setups that Lydia may throw at you. But it's kind of the same thing with Lydia. She's really strong in the neutral, really strong at close, like 1-0 range, pushing you into stance. They did kind of give it a little tracking with her, or wall running too, so it kind of helps when kind of dealing with people who like to step a lot, especially like a Lily player. It's going to be kind of back and forth between the two, so I'm not too sure who's going to take it now with season 2 on the horizon.
Yeah, and quite far on the horizon because we're already past it. And when you go past a certain point, the Earth is round, so it's right there on the horizon again. We're headed to Yakushima to see who is the better LI and who has to change their name. Lily, Lydia, I think that's Sophitia Soul Calibur.
I don't play any of the fighting games, so your guess is better than mine, my man.
Well, what it is right now is pain, since Shandu's taking the fight right to EXO, but eats the low parry, immediately put into the air, and that is just some Shotokan pain to start your evening. What a whiff! Doesn't pay for it, though.
Wow, that was close. I mean, it's one of those things you don't see Lydia players kind of walking too often. So when I see that nice duck and launch for EXO, Mr. EXO Big Balls himself, rocking it out. Big combo damage. Got the blue spark for a little bit extra. Trying to beat up the
I'm not calling him that, by the way.
Oh, boy! Sorry, it's just his Twitter handle.
Alright, very strong round from EXO, but takes an early punish and forced onto the back foot. You can see already that Lydia is much better at tracking than she perhaps was, because Shandu's having a hard time getting around EXO.
He's going to keep trying to guess here into the unblockable EXO, just pedal to the metal, not slowing down. 2 rounds up here. And as well as this stage of all stages, this is the biggest, regular stage that we have, trying to maybe take advantage of more of the lateral movement. But again, EXO taking advantage of all the tracking options that they're not normally prone to.
Yeah, whoa, look at the feisty rabbit timing, but not able to capitalize on forcing the whip straight into the unblockable. Whoa. Dodges this one, can't follow up on it.
Way.
Caught into the air, already 3 rounds down. What incredible aggression from EXO. We'll see what adjustments Shandu can make because EXO is putting on a clinic.
Wow, that was a very quick rematch. No launch. Oh my gosh, Sean Dude in shambles right now. He still commits. EXO persistent with the lows. That's one thing like I noticed when you play with him or against him, he's very consistent with how he plays. If he wants to go for lows, he's going to keep going lows until even if you duck it and launch it, he's still going to commit to it. Even if he got punished there, I guarantee you for a fact he would have went for it again. But again, Sean Dude start to pick up some momentum a little bit. Just why I say that. Immediately getting shut down.
Look, are you even a commentator until you've cursed at least one play?
Of course. Gotta be it. Gotta do it. Oh boy. That's why I say that. He's got to do this. Another big low. Caught him ducking here, the mid. And just like that, I mean, that was another 2 rounds. We're about to be closed out here in a minute.
Already on set point. I feel like we've hardly even sat down. Shandu going into Feisty Rabbit, trying to get us here a little longer. That might be restart from the Heroes Overly Cautious, I am hearing. But you know who needs a restart right now? Sean Dude, who's trying to buy himself that extra round of survival. Can he do it? He does.
Oh my goodness. That was a good comeback here. He's got a few more rounds to make this shut down a little bit. Because right now it's all in favor of EXO. No punish again. He could launch those, but he's just going to take some sort of, 13 frame punish. Just try to keep it simple. Just when I say a sidestep, 3-2. Oh no. I could see the Twitter videos coming up already.
That could be it. That is a lot of punishment. He gets to his feet, but that's so little help. That's going to do it. EXO, 2 games to nothing, only giving up 1 round. Just incredibly fast, aggressive Tekken from him tonight.
Yeah. Can you tell the EXO's run on his adrenaline right now? Because that looked like another top 8 performance right there. Because that was quick.
Absolutely. Feel like we hardly even sat down. And what I'm hearing from Mission Control is that our next play is Rhythm versus Rev. But before we get to that, walk us through this replay. Tell us what stood out to you that let EXO shut down Sean dude like that. Dude like this.
Again, it's one of those things. Lily players are typically accustomed to just being able to walk a ton of options and a ton of things. So when it starts to get caught with like a ton of the new tracking option that Lydia has access to, it kind of really caught him off guard, and that's why he hit that rematch. He's like, okay, maybe I just need to change up the playstyle a little bit, but no, completely shut down. I mean, despite the one round that he got, it was all EXO. I mean, the entire match, just being able to kind of keep Lydia in front of him at all times, and every single time he wanted to try to make an offensive gesture, he just got met with the up forward 3.
Yeah, that was just beautiful defensive counter heavy Tekken from Lydia and from EXO. You know, show that set to anybody who says there's no defense, because this is a game about active defense and stealing your turn back and reading the opponent's moves, predicting where they're going to go and stopping them from getting there. You can't just turtle up, and there's a lot more to the defense than that.
Oh yeah. There's layers to it. So it's one of those things. I mean, you could really try your best to play defensively, but at the same time, with chip damage being involved, it just really opens up the gameplay a ton. So now Rhythm gonna have to deal with kind of a new character. I think Hwoarangs are really enjoying the new changes with season 2 as well. I haven't really seen how Shaheen is in season 2. Do you have any insight on how people think of Shaheen for season 2?
I mean, the only Shaheen I consistently see is Rhythms, and if anybody has the sheer fundamental strength to take Shaheen far, it's Joe Crush's brother, the man who has a 9th place Evo finish to his name. I don't know about you, but I'm not 9th in the world at anything. And Rhythm, with Shaheen, is an extremely fundamental player. Shaheen is a character who really tests if you know how to play Tekken. And then you've got things like the baseball slides, the neck twists, the gray health stealing moves, just to make him even scarier on top of that. We'll see how all that plays out as we're going straight into it. Rev versus Rhythm. Thank you and welcome to our third bout of the night.
Yeah, this is going to be a big one here. This is actually a winner side top 8 qualifier. So winner here moves on to winner's semifinals.
I'm going to stop them right there, though, and talk about the timing of that intro, because I welcome them in, and Hwoarang says, shut up already.
Gotta shut it down. Just what I say, speaking of shutting it down, Rhythm, just all offense right now. Working on a perfect. Oh, man, he's going to duck. Nice duck on there. Good launch.
Oh, look at that.
Heat engager.
Yeah, that punish was powerful from Rev. Keeps him up against the wall, not letting him get loose, not overextending. Has rage if he wants it. Not going to have a good chance to use it just yet, but he's going to wait for his opening. Rhythm's been on the back foot basically all around. Goes for his own. Did he press? He pressed. It got him.
Unfortunate. Yeah, he was playing so defensive. He's looking good for that whole match. He made it all the way back, but all of a sudden Rhythm caught him off guard right when he starts to kind of loosen his guard a little bit, went for the quick little low just to kind of poke him down, dwindle his health, and immediately got caught up with the rage art. Give me that.
Yeah.
Bow.
You see what I was talking about was just stealing your turn back, the way Rhythm finds his moments to press. That rage art, that neck break, the fact that he's just backing off and letting Rev extend himself a bit.
Gotta keep it going. Armor to push him back. Running to. I'll have a martini. Gotta be careful here now. Oh man, what a step. Luckily he didn't get
beautiful
launched.
side step.
Oh, you got that back step. Gotta be careful. James Harden on the prowl. Oh,
Is he getting in the bucket though?
Caught him ducking.
Stirring that pot, putting himself on game point. Rev's trying to get around on the board, and he keeps having very good rounds. But you see what I've been talking about with Rhythm. He plays so cool and composed and finds his way out of the jam.
Yeah, Rev's looking real good right now. He's already took a couple of good competitors out here, so he's got to keep it going a little bit with one of the strongest hitters out here with Rhythm.
Yeah.
Oh, no break on the throw, no round brown from Mr. Rhythm.
I mean, you're going to have to do a bit better than that against somebody who fights Peeling, King Ray Jr., etc. all the time, who trains with Joe Crush every day, who took on the best in the world at EVO. But, Fleetfrog, what adjustments do you think Rev can make in this second game?
He's just going to really start taking advantage of the plus frames, especially when he has position at the wall. Because, I mean, Hwoarang with the new changes, there it is. I was just about to say, he's got a ton of good counter hit pressure tools just to kind of keep him at the wall. he's got to use them. And it's one of those things like he's got to use tracking moves to kind of keep him, because Rhythm, if you give him a little bit of time, he's immediately going to start walking you, get out of the corner, get out of the wall situation. Now that he's kind of taking it, he's going to use all of his tracking moves to kind of keep you there. In patience right now. Rev, gotta be careful. Bull goes to the stomp.
Is he going to take his first round? Not if Rhythm has anything to say about it. Gets him up against the wall. Activates heat. Keeps him pinned down. Eats a shot. Nice. Low kick for the victory for Rev. Takes his first round of the set. I think he was listening to you on comms, Leapfrog.
I'm telling you, yeah, the tracking moves are going to be super strong against Rhythm, because he loves to kind of move around a little bit, especially with being Shaheen. You got to play your fundamentals. It's imperative to learn the character. Armor, perfect time for Rev. Back to the wall, caught him, pressing off the low, counter it to the wall, we go.
All the way back, all the way, gets splatted, not even allowed to sink to the floor. Indignity keeps the punishment going, gets the KO, ties up the game.
Yeah, super unfortunate. It's one of those things like he's got kind of put in a tough spot, because he's got the a guard break while he's in heat, so he's got to be real thoughtful about whether he wants to duck or stay standing. No punish on Marzine 3-3. Could have got something off of it, but
you can see what Rev was trying to shut. Yeah, you can see what Rev was trying to shut down too, because you see that those side steps coming out a lot more for Rhythm. He gets sent back with the heat engage counter, gets forced onto the back foot, already sidestepping again, not really looking out for that low, which is what Rev used to take a round just a minute ago. Let's see if he's able to adjust to this. He's staying right in Rev's face, right in the pocket. Gets the punish. He drops it. He drops it, but he recovers. He backs off a bit. They both have rage if they want it. Rhythm has heat. Is he gonna need to use it? 13 seconds left. Oh, that low parry might do it. That might do it. that gets him right to the wall and puts Rev on survival points.
Yeah, it was one of those things. He got a little greedy trying to close out that round. He went for the little crouch, full crouch low. But it was one of those things. I mean, he Rev instinctively ducked it, trying to low parry it a few times. So he was like, okay, he's just not gonna duck it this time. But Rev, so persistent. So oh my gosh, lateral moving back and forth. Be careful. Nice down back 2-1. Found the hit. Good hit confirmation right there. Traded, but he likes this trade. Gets him to the wall. Not able to confirm the combo though.
Not quite able to confirm it, and that telephone pole of a heat engager from Rev is no joke. But what's also not a joke is Rhythm's chance of turning this into set versus survival point.
All right, Rev, gotta win this round here to stay alive. Stay in winner's side. Rhythm right now starting to see the pressure. He's doing all the tracking moves all day, every day. Just keep doing it. He ain't ducking him.
Oh, that was...
caught him at the wall. Look. A clean combo. Perfect to close it out.
Oh, my goodness. The speed of that round, 11 seconds, just like that. I think he hit Rev so hard that some Maturino codes fell out of his pocket and into our prize pool. And if you want to be like that, chat, exclamation point Maturino, MATCHERINO, and add a free 25 cents into that pot. And while you're at it, Leapfrog, talk us through this.
Yeah, you can definitely see like the dominance that Rhythm likes to put onto the opponents. Just play full, all offense, just really control the game plan. But also in game 2, Rev started, he kind of listened to my advice, started using some tracking options, started to keep Rhythm in front of him, keep him from stepping. But all of a sudden, again, once he started getting him to the wall, it was really difficult for Rev to try to find his way out. That's why a lot of the top level players, they like to use the throws. Even if they get broken, it really helps them in terms of positioning, trying to give themselves an advantage, get them out of those tight positions, caught him ducking at the right times. And again, Rhythm just really knows how to apply pressure enough to make you instinctively duck.
Yeah, absolutely. And what do you think happened in that final round of the set? Because that was just insane dominance from Rhythm. It's like he decided he was just done playing.
Yeah, so again, he was using the safe. There's a safe high tracking move that he has access to. He's able to spam that, try to get him to the wall. And when you get to that wall situation, you can't duck. You can duck, but it's super risky, especially against Shaheen that has a myriad of tools that can wall spot you off of the mids if you want to try to duck. So at that point, he's like, okay, I'm going to do my high tracking, get you to the wall. And then right when you want to try to duck and you think another tracking move is going to come, bam, hit you at the mid, catch you at the wall. Clean combo, easy damage, Bob's your uncle.
Yeah, Bob's your uncle and Mary's your aunt, and the whole damn family's coming to watch you lose because that was just beautiful dominance from Rhythm, who I'm not at all surprised to see well on his way to top 8. And meanwhile, we've got the 14-time champion P Ling against What's It To Ya. What's It To Ya has been a really good competitor the times he's come out for Breakout, but what do you think of the new matchup with Ling versus Dragunov?
So Ling obviously, looking good. Season 2, drag, taking a couple hits. So it's one of those things. I mean, obviously he's making it here this far. He's still making it work, still making it happen out here. But again, what's it to you is just a very strong competitor as in a whole. He's been, rocking the Dragunov since day one. I know he kind of, I don't know if it's him or his brother kind of tinkered with Devil Jin for a bit. I think it's his brother because I know I mixed them up because he actually has a twin brother as well, Chibi the Cheapskate. So I kind of mixed them up a lot. But either way, both of them are really strong competitors. But I know for a fact he's been rocking drag since day one.
That's a great outlook to have, great consistency, great character loyalty. But Peeling is coming into this with a chip on his shoulder because last week he was so close. RV Chris sends him into losers in top 16, and he goes on a Cinderella run through losers bracket, doesn't lose a single game. Not one. Not to RV Chris, not to Trizzy the Rapper, not to anybody else, not to Pastel Tommy, anybody down there. Goes into grand finals, resets, loses 3-1 to King Ray Jr. and Dragunov piloted by What's It To Ya? Well, Peeling sees that as being in his way.
All right, one more hurdle to deal with. One match
here.
Colonel
Sanders, why not?
Colonel Sanders
why
himself.
Not? Why not? Sure, okay.
This is top 8 winners qualifier. Round start down 2. We are definitely Dragunov gaming right now.
Yeah, trying.
Oh,
look at that! Already the evasions coming out from Peeling. We were talking about how scary Art of Phoenix and Backturn are, Rain Dance are now. Gets heat engaged already. Takes him along the side of the wall, goes low. Oh, that heat engage is coming out for What's It To Ya now, though.
Duck, gotta be careful here. Oh, it baits him. Goes to the throw. Oh my gosh.
Oh, that heat smash.
He does the tackle too. Oh, and the low to close out the round. Peeling, looking good to start.
Yeah, I had no idea that heat smash would just go that far if you don't stop it or you don't get hit. But that's why I'm not Peeling, who's forced onto the back foot, heads towards the wall, gets a bit of back turn action going before What's It To Ya capitalizes, gets the grab, gets it on the other side, goes into Rain Dance, keeps him in the wall, tornadoes him, forces him up towards the wall. I meant to say in the air earlier. Oh, look at that duck though.
Whoa. Man, a lot of topsy-turvy stuff going on right now. I mean, a lot of sidewalking, and it's like when they try to, do the back turn moves, it kind of like realigns them. And again, doing the rolls. Gotta be careful. Heat smash. Not enough damage. Luckily, he doesn't get that clean wall spot to get a combo extension. Double low. Again, Peeling, persistent with those lows to close out that round. 2 rounds up here. Game 1.
Look, if you're going to fight against Peeling, not just Ling in general, but Peeling, you need to get good at low parries. You need to learn to block low, to guard low, because the man loves lows. He loves to get under you and to do stuff like this.
Yeah, I was going to say he was ducking, waiting for the hypnotist low. Caught you pressing at the wall. Just going to break the wall if needed, but no round for Peeling. Again, wants to make that winner circle happen, man. He's hungry for another win at Breakout here. I mean, again, one of the most winningest players alongside like the top names like King Ray and Joe Crush. Peeling's always the name to think about whenever you're doing an online tournament.
Absolutely. There's a reason I refer to Peeling, Joe Crush, Shadow20Z, and King Ray Jr. as the 4 kings of online Tekken, the big 4, the Shiteno, the 4 pillars. They are the 4 top dogs who seem to show up at every big weekly, every online tournament, and run roughshod, and fighting any one of them is a monumental task. And when they run into each other in bracket, oh my goodness, that is fireworks.
Yeah, sparks are definitely flying. Especially right now. I know What's It To Ya, like I said, very, very good at making the adaptations and stuff. Because I mean, when I got to play him, in person, I was feeling nice and comfortable. I was like, you know what, about 2-0, I could start doing some silly stuff, and all of a sudden, What's It To Ya just turn on the turbo boosters. Uh-oh. Nice duck. Could have launched, but he's gonna take the shoulder of the heat engager.
Yeah, he has a hard time following up. I know he's trying not to overextend, but look at this sidewalk from him, to sidestep rather, to get the turn back. All right, backs off a little, eats the heat
No!
smash.
Oh, yikes. He almost had that. That was so close.
Oh
But
my
again,
goodness.
the heat smash is so strong. Because
Yes.
even if he blocks, he puts him into another mix. Oh boy, just I say that back 4-3. Caught him out the air. Almost got the airborne conversion. Good stuff.
See what I was talking about with needing to keep an eye on the ground when fighting Peeling? That was looking low and knowing he would go low.
See how many more lows he's going to do. He caught him with that 4-3. Yeah, as long as he loves to use his back 4-3 as well. Luckily, it wasn't on a clean wall, because that would have been a clean wall spot. Trying to go for the hop kick, but he gets floated out of the air and the airborne conversion. Is this enough to kill? It
Yes!
is!
Puts himself on set
Peeling!
point just like that.
How does he know? Oh no, he's finishing the string, just trying to get him with anything, but again, finally caught with the low. Springboard kick to get him out of trouble, floated him out of the air.
Straight into
Oh
the
my
sidewall
gosh.
splat 2, and instant control from Peeling. Goes into rain dance, gets juggled for the trouble, air combo goes. Is this going to be a wall carry? Just short. Keeps him up against it.
Ooh.
And
Gotta be careful. He's doing a lot of back 4-3s. I'm surprised he
Yes.
tried to duck there instinctively. Hypnotist, go for the mid.
Oh, trade!
Nice trade! Definitely a good trade right there. He's still got heat as well. He's gonna activate. Luckily, it wasn't off axis.
Yeah,
See some tracking moves coming in his favor right now.
yeah,
Nice
brace
throw
the
break.
grab. Beautiful throw
Double low
break.
again.
No low
Crush him,
parry.
save him. Not saving him for long enough. 6 rounds straight for Peeling. Another top 8 for Peeling. And on winner's side, nonetheless.
On winner's side, that is top form for Peeling. Watsuchuya had a few moments there where he was putting up a good fight, but I was just talking about these guys being the 4 pillars, and I was not blowing smoke. Let's see this again. That lateral movement leading to Watsuchuya finding himself flat on the other end of the stage, and Peeling's defensive awareness is just top notch.
Oh yeah. I mean, it's one of those things, like, again, with how many strong mids that Ling has, you really don't want to try to instinctively duck a lot of them. But again, the way he plays, it's just so infuriating to try to swing into it, just try to move around. Because again, just when you think like, okay, maybe it's safe to step around, he catches you with one of these nice quick tracking moves. He does these quick little side steps into these launches or into these like quick little bursts of damage. And again, who can forget the hypnotist? You got to deal with that mix constantly when you're dealing with, Ling. Because even if you block heat smash, it's another mix you have to deal with every single time.
That's true. They did tune Hypnotist down a little to compensate for buffing Art of Phoenix and Rain Dance, but it is still painful, and the key to it is the mind game. It is throwing off your opponent's expectations, throwing off their game plan, what they think you're going to do, forcing them to overthink what they want to play. And if you can get in your opponent's head like that, it almost doesn't matter what you're playing because they're playing by your rules.
Oh, 100%. You're always kind of at the mercy of the Ling's player and the Ling player and how they want to try to approach, the matchup itself. So it's super scary to deal with. But at the end of the day, it's just a matter of like having the tenacity to stay in that, keep your mental in that match, because as frustrating as it gets, you really got to kind of hold it together. Because I mean, you catch a couple lows here and there, you catch a couple wrong guesses, nothing to scoff at. You really got to kind of put your batten down the hatches and go to war against the Ling.
Yeah, and this is any competitive esport, really, but especially Tekken 8, especially fighting games in general, it requires so much mental strength, so much mental energy. Your brain uses like 20% of your calories during a normal day anyway, even if you're just a normal schmuck not doing anything. Now imagine you are processing lightning fast inputs, you are thinking several moves ahead of your opponent, you are reacting to an instant change in the gameplay, you are reacting within fractions of a second, and you need the dexterity and central nervous system strength to execute multiple incredibly fast and precise button inputs to take advantage of the game flow. It is hard mental work, and on top of that, just keeping your cool and keeping composed. It's impressive stuff.
Oh, 100%. It's one of those things. I mean, people was like, "Oh man, I hate Ling. I hate seeing the constant mixes and stuff." It's hard to do because I mean, again, you really need to have the mental, strength and just overall awareness of situations to kind of know when to go for AOP and when to go for the hypnotist stance, because these are all situations where you can get interrupted out of it and just gonna get snuffed out, hop kicked randomly. So it's just one of those things. Again, he's so good at just getting a good read on his opponent's timing.
Yeah, and that just is the benefit of experience too. Peeling's been competing since Tag 2. He's been competing with Ling specifically since Tag 2. And he's one of the Mokujins of online Tekken with how many characters he can pick up and run with. But Ling is definitely his main weapon, and you can see it pretty much everywhere in what he does.
Oh, 100%. And speaking of which, another. Oh, this is actually top 8. Okay, we're going straight into top 8.
Yeah, we had a bit of a late start, and that means you lovely people in chat who are redeeming Matcherino codes can sit back, relax, take a one-shot energy, and get right to top 8. It is RV Chris. It is Rhythm. Leapfrog, tell me what you think of this matchup.
Rhythm. Oh no, try to punish right after the down one, got the right punish, but immediately got caught. Oh my gosh, a new move you got to deal with now. Just when I say that, down 1 + 2, 60 damage! Hold up. Am I reading that right?
Yes.
I might need a new pair of glasses. I see a 6 and an O next to that move.
That is so much. That's a big heaping helping, but Rhythm's not afraid. Activates heat, gets him up to the wall, kicks him while he's down for good measure, gets plucked out of the air. He's against the wall himself now, juggled. Out comes Torgal to send him off the balcony. Balcony's broken, up to the next wall. Floor's not going to break. KO. First round RP Chris, who has been playing really just some incredibly weird but strong Tekken over the past couple weeks. I think we all know what happened at Paragon last week. Absolutely one of the Tekken sets of all time against P-Lane.
And he's not slowing down anytime soon. He's taking advantage of the new Clive buffs and wants to keep rocking it. Just when I say that, neutral 1 + 2, just taking good advantage of the lateral movement that he has access to. Now in heat, still has tons of moves he can really take advantage of, like forward for 2-2-2, but just when I say that, caught you ducking. Rhythm now trying to take the advantage back. Neutral 1 + 2.
Yeah, tries to catch him running in. Doesn't quite get there. Rhythm has heat if he wants it. RV Chris tries to tech roll. He gets back, creates a little space, tries to catch him again. Tries to intercept Rhythm, who's just staying in space. Ranger! Did he press? He did!
I saw it coming. As soon as he went for that heat smash, I was like, gotta be careful because he's gonna mash that heat. He's one of the players that likes to use Rage Art, and he went for the 1 + 2 throw, trying to break the floor, but alas, got not dead,
that's
but
not,
still a
that's
lot
not
of
enough.
HP.
Yes.
He could have hop kicked off that whip, but he just flinched for a second. Chris, 2 rounds up here, game 1.
That's what I was talking about with the strength of mentality and just the ability to process all this information fast enough. If he had seen that, he had his chance to hop kick, like you're saying. But most likely he just didn't, and he pressed what he thought he could and paid for it. And right now, RV Chris is just in full control.
All right, he's trying to bait him into ducking again. Last, low heat smash. Gotta be careful. Get up, I say. Now Rhythm on the board here, but again, the floor is still active, so you still can get that floor break at any point in time. Gotta be careful of the 1 + 2 throw. Just when I say that, breaking the floor. Downstairs we go to the basement.
Speak and ye shall receive, Leapfrog, as Rhythm carries him up to the wall. Not gonna get him spotted against it. No luck on wall breaks or wall explosions yet. Gets another grab for his trouble, though. Whittling that health down, puts him up against it. Perfect to tie up the set, give us a 1-1 final round. Don't know why I'm talking about 1-1s. Got a little ahead of myself, just like all those skulls in the background.
I was gonna say, I think you can tell the future. I think this is definitely gonna go to final game, going the distance here. Just when I say that, gets met with a big mid here. All in heat, big damage. Gotta be careful now at the wall. Still has Tornado to deal with. Oh my gosh!
Oh
100
my!
damage combo, man. He didn't even finish it.
Oh yeah, intercepts him, counters him, drives him back, goes into heat, gets heat active, gets a decent 2-hit combo. Heat smash into the wall, doesn't quite splat him, doesn't need to. Look at this control from Rhythm. Look how he keeps RV Chris in front of him. Gets low parried though. Is that going to be the decisive interaction?
No, he's got to find the wall. Yeah, I was gonna say, I think he's a little.
Look at that!
Get over here!
They basically gave Clive Psycho Shring and didn't even need the full thing because of the wall explosion, and that's what gives RV Chris the first game. But what a game that was. Incredible back and forth stuff. What do you see Rhythm doing differently next?
Look at the range on that. Did you see that? That was crazy. John Fantasy himself. Medusa is here.
Hi, Medusa.
I'm gonna throw up. That was crazy. That man hit him from range 4 and got the wall splat for the combo and for the kill. But man, it was so close. Riddle almost brought it all the way back, but Chris like I say, he's got a good read on his timing and obviously a good read on the range factor as well. So let's see how he takes advantage of that in game number 2.
Yep, we'll see what he's able to do. Immediate duck under the jab to take early momentum, but RB Chris quick on the counter attack. Let's see what Rhythm can do. He gets the counter, gets some 36 damage combo, sets up the grab. Oh, look at this leapfrog. Look how he's forcing him back with his jab pressure.
Woo, he read the parry. Good call right there.
Yes. I love how he's setting up that grab again and again. He's not just throwing it out to throw it out. He's conditioning RV Chris with these jabs and pokes first, and then immediate grab as soon as RV Chris starts pulling back.
Dang, another low parry.
Yes,
Chris
yes.
Just on point with defensive options right now. He's got the parries if he needs to. Just when I say that, Phoenix Shift 3+4 caught you moving. Oh,
look at that
launch right there.
interesting angle. Yeah, looking for that indeed. Exactly what he's looking for. Looking for a way out of this corner that RB Chris hasn't pent up in. Manages to force him back with the punch into the baseball slide. Hasn't really pulled that out this set. 30 seconds left to make something happen to see if he can get ahead. Play the clock a little. He's not going to need to. Puts himself on game point, survival point.
Again, he's using that tracking high. It's a really good option because it kind of does a little bit of chip damage. Also pushes him back really far. So it's a great... Oh, man, he tried to armor right there. Just caught it before the armor had time to proc. Caught him with the Phoenix Shift low. Luckily, it wasn't close enough to the wall to get that wall splat. Side step 2-1. Trying to find options here. Chris sitting real comfortable right now. Phoenix Shift 4 again into the down 1. He's going with that low to close out the round a lot. So I wonder if he's going to try to snuff it out like an orbital or something.
I would be surprised if Rhythm doesn't start looking for the low parry because, as you said, he's going for that low again and again. And you see right now, Chris spotted the pattern with that grab and breaks it this time, keeps him up against the wall, continues the air combo, and really just plays like Clive in his own game. I've seen those clips of him comboing deers and stuff.
Oh, man. Well, he's about to keep that deer combo going because right now, at the wall.
Have you ever tried venison? Because I've heard it's pretty good.
I tried venison jerky. It's really good. But not as good as winners finals. If Chris can win one more game here, one more win. But man, again, Rhythm's trying to fight back here. Kind of in a similar position to last game. But this time, Chris got 4 stacks of the Zengaku meter.
Oh my
He's going to try to
goodness.
use it. Oh, he stepped
Whiffs it! He whiffs! Look at that lateral movement from Rhythm. Look at this way to steal his turn back. Look at all that gray health. Look how he's keeping him on the defensive. Ties up the set.
My man, bringing it back. He said, oh, there's venison? Count me in. We're tying it up. I think, I mean, if you've seen Rhythm, that man's got slick back hair. He's got a sick-ass mustache. He kind of looks like somebody, he probably kills his own venison, man.
That seems like a stereotype, but you know what? I'm not going to judge it.
I gotta ask him, dude. I'm not gonna lie. He does look like the type, so I'll have to ask him afterwards. But game 3 gonna be decided here in the Rebel Hangar. This is what I like to see. This is my Tekken.
Yeah, and what we're seeing right now is that Rhythm, as ever, is good at staying composed and fighting off the back foot and stealing his turn back and intercepting. Look how he immediately sets up that neck grab to set the tone in this third game. So Chris really just needs to find a way to make this man stop pressing buttons.
Woo. He ain't stopping anytime soon. Wall running 2. Yeah, it's one of those things like back 2 is another really strong option for Clive. Just kind of get that free transition to Phoenix Shift. And he's been catching him a lot with the Phoenix Shift 4, getting a ton of counter hits.
Yes, yes.
Big damage. 4-2-2 into the transition again, into the heat smash, just a little off axis. And game of that first round of this third and final game here, going over RB Chris. Is only first to 2 here for winners semifinals.
Yeah, so Rhythm has to play especially careful, sets up the neck grab again, gets caught out of the air, gets comboed. Look at it. Look at that. He wasn't even able to capitalize before the heat engager comes out. Chris engaging early and engaging often, keeping that thermostat cranked way too high for April evenings. I would know, would I not? And Rhythm's trying to make him pay. Sends up some heat of his own. Takes the round. We're looking at a tied game 3.
Okay, a lot happened really quickly there. He's doing the wall running too, just to kind of bait out the timing just a bit so he can catch him off timing with that parry he has to go for. Just when I say that, another big low for RV Chris. Loves using that low to the wall, all recoverable. But he's got to make sure he spends that heat the right way. Got to get that heat dash, just like before. 2-2-2-2. Oh gosh, 3+4 again. Into the sweep. Torgal breaking the wall, and that should be the round.
Good boy, Torgal, helping your master. Look at that helpful boy, sending Rhythm through the balcony and putting Chris on set point.
Duck, but down forward. Nice, there it is. I was just about to say, he's doing the Phoenix shift for a lot. So it's one of those things, he can orbital that, hop kick that low anytime he wants to. Down back 2-1, clean wall spot. Is he gonna break the wall? Yes, sir. Big damage here.
Yeah, I like how he backs off. Backs off for the guaranteed follow-up. Continues to activate heat. Heat smash comes out. Sliver of life. A lot of gray health to get back. Heat comes out for Chris. He tries to press the attack. He tries to press his advantage. Not going to get a chance. It's sending him back. That's a low parry, though.
Gosh.
The low game has been there for RV Chris so often, so frequently, so consistently this set. Misses the grab attempt, though.
Luckily, he went for the get up low, because if he went for the get up 4, I would have been dead for sure.
Look at this!
Oh, down forward 1. You gotta be careful of the rage-art. Could be a factor. 7-second slide. He has the lead. Oh, another low. Crushed up, and he baited out the parry. Final round.
Yes, welcome to that final round, everybody. These two have just been going at each other hammer and tongs, as you'd expect from a breakout winner's semi-final. Rhythm already has heat active, so does Chris now.
Be careful, don't want to get pressing too many times. 4-4, sidestep 2-1, and get able to get the pickup here. Big combo incoming.
Oh, very big up against the wall. Not gonna break it. Rhythm gets ahead, gets back on his feet, forces him back. Not able to get around him, not able to use that lateral movement. He's caught in a box in front of Chris. Uses some tracking. Trade!
Airborne trade. Gotta be careful, back to the wall. RV Chris looking for an opening. Looking for it. Both in range. One more hit. In the low. He low parried so many times. He was not expecting to go for the low again, but a Rhythm walking away victorious there with a big low to close out that round and take it 2-1 and move on.
Wow, that was such a powerful round that it actually killed my co-commentator. Look at him frozen in the Shadow Realm. I think Pegasus stole his soul and put him on a card. In the meantime, I'm going to do my best to talk about this replay because this was an incredibly even set. As you can see, a lot of working with the grappling for Rhythm, but RV Chris's adaptations were top-notch. Consistent throw brace, consistent low parries to deal with the low pressure from Rhythm, and eventually, it's hard to tell what broke through, but Rhythm's ability to just stay composed, keep playing his game plan, means eventually a man like that finds his way to break through.
Yeah, speaking of breaking through, that man broke through so hard, he broke through my internet connection and immediately froze my stuff down. But man, you were just saying how persistent he was with the lows, and he low parried it almost every single time he tried to close out the round. And what did he do? He said, you know what, I'm just gonna go for a low anyways. He's not gonna expect it. And you see right here, came down to the wire, big lows, and again, that wall running 2 is so good and so deceptive because he's trying to go for the back 3, that parry so many times that wall running 2 gives it just enough delay frames to kind of make the parry, wear off, and he can actually get that hit connection.
Yes, absolutely. And it's hard to find a moment in particular where one player or the other lost control of that set because it seemed like they were dead even the whole way through. And that's a special thing about RV Chris. You put him against anybody on any given night, he's giving them the fight of their lives.
Oh, 100%. And that's why when you said it was going to go to a final like 1-1, I was like, you're not wrong. It's like it's going to happen because these two are super strong. They're both top level competitors. They both could easily win the entire tournament. And now you're seeing, Rhythm moving on to winners finals. RV Chris not out of it yet. I wouldn't be surprised to see him try to get that run back anytime soon.
Not at all. He is good at losers runs himself, and he's going to be hungry for more. And that's the power of a character loyalist. Everyone was all over Clive for his first few weeks, and then basically everybody dropped him. Not RV Chris. RV Chris stuck with it, and he's been finding techniques and tools and momentum, and he's exploiting matchup unfamiliarity because nobody really plays Clive anymore. But it is time for our second winner's semifinal. It's been 7 days since these people fought. It has been 7 hard-fought days. It's actually not even been 7 because of Tampa Never Sleeps, where this was 2-0 for P. Ling. But this was grand finals last week in Breakout. This was grand finals in Paragon. This was winners finals in Paragon. The rivalry continues. Welcome to King Ray Jr. versus P. Ling.
All right, man. The tried and true. These two always duking it out almost in every tournament. TNS, Paragon, Breakout here on the weekly, always persistent within the top 8 here. And it ain't slowing down anytime soon. Double down forward 2, trying to find an opening. Sidestep 2, swinging for the fences. And just like that, first round going over to King Ray Jr.
King Ray Jr. should try out for us. Osaka Gamba with a kick like that, but you saw his tracking going very well in that first round because he's so familiar with P. Ling. He knows P. Ling's going to try to go low. He's going to use Rain Dance and Hypnotist. He's going to try to get fancy with AOP, so he's just trying to smother P. Ling and not give him any room to press those buttons.
You see right there, oh man, what a transition right there. P. Ling taking advantage of that, one of the new moves. I mean, kind of like a transition. He can go for the mid right afterwards, which he caught him a few times because usually you only have the high off of it. Oh
wow, look at that. Threw off P. Ling's timing to bait out that cartwheel kick, catches him along the wall, takes another round. And I want to point out, for anybody not following the bracket, King Ray Jr. hasn't lost a single game yet.
Man, even against Wasu, XO, it's just been all 2-0s, 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 2-0s.
Yeah.
Not looking to stop right now. 2 rounds up here. Just when I say that, Healing trying to fight back, breaking the floor here.
Floor break!
Breaking net. Should be able to find the wall here, but it's kind of back turn, so see what he's got for it.
Yes, splats him up into the wall, continues the pressure, continues the combo, gets the sweep. He is just twirling through stances. He's trying to keep his distance, blocks the heat smash. He's still on the back foot, breaks the grab.
Oh boy. Gotta be careful. Just when I say, I don't think he's gonna try to break the floor here.
Not going to try, but he might end up doing it anyway at this rate. P. Ling has rage if he wants it and a lot of great health to get back, but only 10 seconds to work with. Forced to rush in, and King Ray Jr. finishes the job.
Woo-wee. My man, he wants that win. He wants that W. And by the way, I mean, we already got $100 to start this week for their prize pool, and we still have 18 codes remaining. So we probably hit up to 110 by the time we get all these codes claimed. So if you guys don't forget, exclamation point Matcherino, claim your free codes, use your Twitch, use your Facebook if you're an old head. Get them codes claimed for us.
Hey, if you want to make accounts specifically to redeem Matcherino codes, I'm not going to tell anybody. I'm not going to whisper into Zuck's ears that there's a bunch of fake Instagram and Facebook accounts. You're safe with me. Just redeem those free 25-cent codes.
I don't care if she's an Instagram bot, Mom. I love her. Game 2, going over to Phoenix Gate.
Don't think I didn't hear that. Pause.
My bad. It slid, dude. It slipped. It just goes right off the tongue every single time.
We need to deprogram you.
Oh man, that's gotta take me to Guantanamo Bay to get that out of me.
Yeah, maybe just a normal rehab facility, but speaking of rehab, P. Ling's gonna need some physical therapy when King Ray Jr.'s done with him, but King Ray drops the combo. P. Ling has heat active, he's towards the wall, up against it, twirls around, reverses!
Oh boy, back to the wall, going with the low, whoa! Dang!
Oh my!
Another one? Of course.
Goes straight into Art of Phoenix. Loves Art of Phoenix.
Man. Gotta love it.
He loves to play low. He loves to go into Art of Phoenix, sometimes seemingly for the sake of doing it. He loves to slip out to the sides. And what was I saying? Season 2 has basically created a playground for P. Ling with how slippery and evasive he already likes to play.
Slippery indeed. That's a perfect way to describe kind of like dealing with the Ling. Just when I say that, trying
to
go for the spin kick. Oh, it drops. Gotta be careful with that block.
Charge up, stuck.
Underneath it. Oh my goodness, so aware of his surroundings, and just like that, P. Ling now 2 rounds up here, trying to return the favor with a no-round round himself.
Yeah, and this is matchup familiarity, not just with characters, but with pilots. He knows when King Ray Jr. likes to charge up, and he knows the timing on it. We've seen so many recent clips of him baiting out rage arts and stuff from King Ray Jr. and countering them. Gets the floor explosion. The floor is lava. King Ray's burning up. Set, tied. And when is it ever not with these two?
Yep. It's totally, again, it's always going down to the wire within these two. I mean, like I said, that first game, it was 3 rounds up. You're like, oh, King Ray's going to walk all over him. It's going to be super easy. Nope, not on my watch. Peeling, shutting it down 3 rounds straight himself.
You want to hear a shock? Yesterday at TNS, and this wasn't even on stream, Peeling 2-0'd King Ray Jr.
Interesting. And you saw
that's
earlier,
just Tekken for you.
It's Tekken being Tekken. You saw King Ray, like I said, he hasn't lost a single set or single match this entire tournament. He's 2-0'd every single opponent leading up to here. Now, ruining that streak, as per usual, Peeling the menace.
Yeah, and Peeling has plenty of motivation for this. This is the man who took his Breakout Champion Circle prize away from him last week. It's the one who took his 15th ring from him. It's the one who he met at Paragon who denied him revenge. It could be the man who sends him to losers again. If this game doesn't go Peeling's way, he has every reason to decide, no, I'm gonna win this one. It's the strongest Xiao Yu in history versus the strongest Asuka of today. Game 3, here we go.
Yes, sir. First of 2 out here for winners semifinals. Winner moves on to face Rhythm in winners finals. But again, Peeling just getting a good read on the timing. Seems like he has the advantage right now. Waning Moon. Got him, son. Might be back.
Beautiful way to set up that grab.
Yes. Yeah, he does that a lot. He wants to keep you standing. Because not only do you have to be standing, but he's got to make sure you're not going to be able to guess the right throw either. Back turn. Oh, he tried to go for Kanken. Why didn't it work? It looked like that worked for sure.
Oh my goodness. Peeling knows when to put on the brace, when to let go of the gas bit, back off a little, and really just play a little more defensive, slightly more turtly, especially when he's playing the clock like this. He's well ahead on life, all that back, not going to need to play the clock, but he puts the time pressure in your head, gets the kill, 1 more round towards revenge. And remember, again, yesterday, 2-0 Peeling. King Ray has that in mind.
Oh no, we missed a follow-up there. Little off-timed, I guess. Yes, once you get a guaranteed follow-up, but it's okay. This is a way better opportunity for King Ray. Should be able to find the wall here. I don't think he's going to try to break the wall. Yeah, he's going to want... Ooh. I don't think he...
Well, I'm not sure if he tried to break it, but he certainly ended up doing it.
Well, it's not bad. You get extra damage, but it's one thing he wants to keep the wall pressure going. Toe kick. Relieve some pressure. No duck. Oh, he charged it up! Yeah, you saw right there, he tried to do the low, like if you do the really low duck off of AOP, sometimes it makes like those really low hitting mids still whiff. Because he charged it up, it caught him on the get up there.
Yeah, and he's using these big, heavy strikes to keep Peeling forced into place. Gets the air combo going, gets the juggle going, gets the wall carry, splats him all over the place, gets the wall break, gets the Osaka Gamba goal kick, then sends Peeling back down the barrel of losers quarterfinals if he can't see this coming. Losers quarterfinals, rather, because King Ray Jr. is on set point.
Round start, just let it rock. Gotta be careful here. Peeling, looking to return the favor with that perfect, with his own perfect. Double low again, caught you pressing, hypnotist, get up, goes to the mid. Oh, the throw caught him out of
straight into the grab. That didn't look normal. That was... Oh, he reads him coming in with the heat engage. Oh my goodness, that's so little health to work with though. Does he have enough? Goes through the heat smash. Gets him up against the wall. Gets countered. Peeling circles away. He's caught in the jabs though. Locks some more. Backs up a little. Less than 30 seconds left. That's a lot of great health coming back. He's trying to feel King Ray out. He's trying to wait for his opening. He's trying to see it. Goes low again. Final round. These two continuing their rivalry in style.
I can't believe it. Like, how are you supposed to deal with that? He keeps faking him every single time with the low, the high, the mid, and the low, and into the throw this time. Big damage. Got heat as well. Now Peeling sits pretty. Double low again. Into the mix. What's the mix? Guess her game. Goes to the mid again. Into the low.
Perfect. He beats King Ray Jr. off a perfect. He sends him down 2-1 in the final round. What a set of Tekken we have just seen. And that just goes to show you seasons may come and go, but skill remains.
Oh, all the time, man. Golly, so close. But look at this replay. I mean, again, if you just only watch the first match and you asked who's going to win the set, you're going to 100% say,
Ray.
yeah, King Ray. Only King Ray. That's it. It was 3 rounds. It was totally one-sided. Don't even, just shake my hand, GG's. All of a sudden, the paradigm shift, going over to Phoenix Gate, and Peeling just completely turned off the lights and just shut him down, completely taking advantage, again, of all the evasiveness that we were talking about earlier before the match started.
Yeah, just they have made Peeling a nightmare. He already was, and they basically gave him permission with this patch to go absolutely crazy with the low game, the evasions, the rain dance mix-ups. It was just absolute open season. But King Ray Jr. put up a fantastic fight, bringing it to the final round. What do you think pulled Ling so far ahead in that final round? Because it was like a whole different player all of a sudden.
That mental, I'm telling you, when you apply there's like a non-existent like debuff that you can apply to your opponents, is like the mental stacks that you put on them. It's one of those things, it really starts to build up when he keeps doing, like you're talking about the rain dance stuff, when he goes into that little back turn, again, all Ling used to have was just the high. Or you just don't do anything going to back turn. So at that point, you're just instinctively ducking, or you're just waiting for the low to come out. So at that point, you're just kind of just either ducking or standing up. But now, with the addition to that extra move he has, he's been doing keeps baiting him every single time with the back turn. He goes to the mid, back turn mid, back turn mid. You stay standing, also in the double low. And then he does it again. And the next thing you know, you stay standing up, random throw out of nowhere. And it's a complete 50-50 guess on that. So it's just the layers and layers that you can keep applying with Ling is just so consequential. Because, I mean, again, it adds up really, really, really quickly, especially at a top level. When you're kind of guessing for situations and you're guessing for game at the wall, there's not much you can do.
Yeah, just the mind games are intense. The additions to the mental stack, so many things to keep track of. That's why I keep comparing fighting games, Tekken, Street Fighter, to baseball, because the mind games and the layers upon layers of recursive strategy are there. You could see that with conditioning his expectations with the lows. You would think Asuka by King Ray would just start countering all the lows, but eventually it goes into your head like, there's no way he's going for another one.
Mm-hmm. And it's one of those things that, again, you expect that or you don't expect that, and you're just like, why would he do it twice? Why would he do it 3 times? Oh, he does it 4 times? I mean, by that time you're already in rage. You're already within one touch of death, and you're just like, oh man, I can't really do much now.
Yeah, and speaking of doing much, Yoshimitsu, piloted by Trizzy the Rapper. We all remember his match against Arslan Ash. He's a multiple-time breakout champion. He is facing down XO, the top 8 finisher at Texas Showdown on that Lydia. Let's get to brass tacks. Leapfrog, tell us about this match.
Woo! I will again tell you this. Again, he's very persistent with the lows, but again, Trizzy willing to duck this. So at that point, I mean, if he's going to duck it, he's going to easily get that launch off. Options for days. Back to the wall. And again, mixing him up, and you try to duck against Yoshi, you shall perish. One more guess for the road. Cancels it just in case he wants to pop the Rage Art. And again, he goes into Flee, but he immediately cancels again because you can be Rage Art at any option he goes for. So at that point, real smart for Trizzy.
I feel like I'm seeing more decisive play than in his match earlier against King Surfbot. He's playing faster, he's playing a little more fluid, he's not really doing this start-stop style, you know what I mean?
He's definitely playing a little bit more, like offensive heavy, wants to play a little bit more consistent with his offense. And again, the tracking option, you gotta be careful. It is the high, so he can duck and launch. But again, how are you gonna deal with this Yoshi at the wall? Because it's already been annoying to deal with before. Nice interrupt. Not a good trade. I just looked at the damage. That trade kind of sucked. He put him at 1 HP. Holy crap.
Put him at 1 HP, cost him the round. Now Trizzy the Rapper about to go up a game, launched into the stratosphere, carried up into the wall, splatted a long way down, and the punishment continues.
Ain't stopping here because we got a no round for Trizzy the Rapper. Just, again, applied that offense, did not let go. Just kept on putting on the stacks and stacks and stacks. Made you guess at the wall. You guessed wrong, you die. You guess wrong in the neutral, you die.
Yeah, and this is not a character who thrives on guessing. Lydia needs to really just pressure him more, which is much easier said than done, especially against a small Tekken specialist like Trizzy the Rapper.
Alright, CXO, oh man, just like I said, Fubuki knee coming out of nowhere for Trizzy. Whether it's the hop kick, you're catching the knees either way around. You gotta be careful again, another mix at the wall. No punish, but he's gonna get the heat engaged here. Watch it ducking, and that should be the round, especially with that wall explosion at the back. No.
No wall explosion. Oh, but doesn't need it for that 3 to come out and seal the deal.
Careful, nice counter it again. Another heat engage for XO. This is kind of, I think, what XO should really lean into. A lot of the stance stuff that, I mean, we've kind of already been accustomed to when we played against Lydia before. But now, I mean, just a little bit stronger. Especially once he's stuck in the stacks to parry. Not able to get it quick enough. 1+2 throw, looking for it. Oh, he
great job breaking the throw. Oh, goes into that flea stance mix up again, but he's caught on the ground. Can't get up, can't get out of this vortex from XO. XO backs off a bit. He sees that rage coming out, catches the slide, catches the ground kick, catches the hell sweep, back to the wall. What's his play, Leapfrog?
Yeah, he saw something coming out and he was not ready for it. So he's trying to play this a little bit slower, perhaps a little bit too slow, and
Rage
I
art!
say that, he goes for the big low right there. It was something I wish he would have did that before, but he backed off, gave him some breathing room, he went for the low, swept underneath him, and put himself in a terrible position, went for the low, met with the movie.
Oh, I think that's what XO was worried about. He saw that rage could come out, and he was trying not to give Trizzy a chance to press it. But when you play that hesitantly, it becomes a self-fulfilling prophecy.
Yeah, it's one of those things, like, again, when you have a big life lead, you gotta apply the pressure, and even if he does that when you have the big life lead, you'll survive. But because he got so low, he dies to it. Uh-oh, back to the wall.
Right.
And see, like right here, I don't mind just guessing. Yeah, see, right there,
look.
I don't mind just throwing out a random down forward 1. That was real smart of him.
Yeah, that was a habit from Trizzy the Rapper because he was going into that flea stance into slide over and over. So XO knew that was coming once he saw the flea stance come out.
Oh boy, let's see if he's gonna get this retaliating round. Another heat engage. What's the mix? You see, he's going for quicker options because Yoshi can actually flash that. Nice sidestep 3-2. Blue spark, by the way. We know that. Nice. Oh!
Yes, we do.
Oh my gosh.
All right,
damage. 80 damage. No rage.
Oh, no rage, but that is gonna be a lot of hurt. Breaks the grab, still against the wall. Can he get out? That's so much health to overcome. Into Dragonfly Stance, into Hell Sweep. Not gonna be enough. XO backs off, but the sidesteps there for Trizzy the Rapper. Goes for a spring kick off Flea, but we have a tied set off the punish.
Yeah, he went for it again. He kind of, again, he was applying so many mental stacks. He was like, okay, maybe he's gonna think I'm gonna slide because that's what I did last time. And again, XO, real good with defense. He's not going to duck that. He's going to let you do your lows all day long, and now gets the punish. Good stuff here, because now we're going to a final game between Oni's XO and TSE's Trizzy the Rapper.
Yeah, RIP TSE, wonderful names on the scene, going to be closing their doors after Evo, but Trizzy the Rapper bearing their name with pride. Oni's XO keeps him up against the wall, keeps up the pressure, has heat going, has 2 stocks going, launched into the air, into the flash. Trizzy the Rapper coming back fierce.
Oh, I'm telling you, he's going to rock it out. He's going to keep doing it. He's trying to duck instinctively. Manji kicks. Oh, he floats him out of the air. He's not gonna have enough damage. He doesn't have rage, so he doesn't have heat to kind of extend the combo even more. Oh boy, gotta be careful. He got him with the counter hit again. He caught him pressing there. I don't know what he tried to press right there, but thankfully he did because XO's now taking the lead here. No!
Oh my goodness.
No, he didn't launch! Oh my gosh!
No, not able to get it. Can't get the launch. Goes for the slide again. He went a little ways without it. Comes out again. Not going to go for the full slide loop. Fortunately, this is not an NPB game. The leg is there. The juggle is there. The air combo is there. Not quite able to get the wall spot. Gets it this time in the middle of my sentence. Gets the kill. Tie game.
I'm telling you, you're thinking about all these different things, all these mix-ups with the flea flicker, you know, while he's standing on the sword and stuff like that. So you gotta be real careful. I mean, Yoshi still has the normal setups that he does from Season 1 and, you know, back in Tekken 7. Oh, he went to the armor! Got him, duck it again! He's got big damage incoming. No, he didn't miss the pull-up, and he launches this time! Big drop
into flash.
He could have killed right there and plenty of damage to walk away with that win. Clean wall spot for Trizzy, and now you put in a guess situation again against the Yoshimitsu.
Yeah, not gonna be. Oh, that might not be enough though. That might not be the miss on the Dragonfly Stance. XO set point
to eliminate Trizzy the Rapper. He needs one more win to do it. It's
goes for the side again.
Don't duck. I was gonna say he's gonna do a big mid. That's how he gets you with the ducking. Oh, he tried to go for the 1-1-2. Nice duck. Gotta be careful. Go for the mid again. 1+2 throw. Nice break. Do it in that extra damage. Not enough.
Good timing on that heat engage, but not gonna be enough. No. Not gonna be enough. That is so little health. Breaks the grab, backs off, tries to get a punish going, gets the counter for it. 4, 5, 6, 7. So much damage racking up into Dragonfly Stance, into wall splat. Can he tie up the set? Can he keep up the pressure?
Counter hit.
There.
Gotta be careful.
Rage is there if he wants it. Not gonna get the chance to use it. Oh my goodness. Exo sends Trizzy home.
So close, but EXO persistent as ever, being able to walk away with that round and eliminates Trizzy the Rapper from top 8 here at Breakout, week number 42.
Yeah, and a great job from Trizzy to get here in top 8. That's what I was talking about. The top players, the good players, are going to be good no matter what the patch is because they have the adaptability, the game sense, the endurance, physical, and mental. But what do you think happened for Trizzy? Because it seemed like the bottom kind of fell out of his game plan.
Yeah, it was mostly, again, he was really leaning heavily on the offensive playstyle, just put a ton of pressure on their opponent, make them guess, and then kind of just force them into like this 50-50 off of the flea. All of a sudden, EXO started to transition his playstyle a little bit. Again, off that first game, he was like, okay, I understand what you're doing. And immediately started shifting up his paradigm. And now it was just kind of making him do a little bit more. And at that point, when you're kind of doing all these extra things, you're starting to lose the bigger picture of things of like, what do I want to do in this game plan? And especially against Lydia, you have to have a game plan coming into the match and apply it effectively. Double stack.
Yeah. And that brings us into top 8 officially. King Ray Jr. waiting lower quarterfinal for whoever wins our next match. Papilla versus Wasulu, who we all saw go a bit viral in Texas Showdown. We have EXO against RV Chris in the other lower quarterfinal. We've got Peeling and Rhythm waiting up in winners finals for whoever makes the climb up. This is looking to be an incredible bracket. And what do you think of King versus Eddie?
You know, it's again, if you asked me in season 1, I would tell you, oh, that's King all day, every day. But now with season 2, with the couple different changes that Eddie has gotten, I don't know, man. Again, it's hard to tell all the kind of the matchups that I normally know and like could tell you like, oh, these are like favored in this person's favor or in this character's favor. Now it's kind of up in the air because now all these different moves, all these different transitions, and now that King has like this easy transition into the Jaguar sprint, it makes things a little bit easier for Papilla to kind of work and weasel his way into the matchup. Especially again, Wasulu just came off this is another competitor that finished really well at Texas Showdown, finished 3rd place. Down there.
Oh yeah, I wasn't bringing up Texas Showdown for no reason. The man put things on fire, and he had experience with a very strong King down in Texas, didn't he?
Oh yeah, he had to play against Jacoby, man, one of the best in terms of NorCal.
Yes.
But man, Wasulu, Bombay, the crack creator himself. You saw that clip. I know we all saw that clip, but that one got me cracking up still, man. To this day, to this minute. Look, shit. Oh,
well,
man.
Fortunately, there's no anime-style teacher versus student storylines here. There's just 2 very good Tekken players wanting to show each other what they've got. Papilla, represented by Pulse, he's made several bracket runs in Breakout, great runs. He's had 3rd place at least once. He's a consistent top 8 finisher, very strong King, and frankly, King's looking scary in this new version.
Oh, okay. I didn't realize he's from Austin. Okay.
Oh, yes.
I thought he was from SoCal, but then again, all these King players, they're from everywhere. I know Jake Man's in Colorado. Now I know Jacoby's from Austin, and then who's the one King player? Jasandy. Jasandy's from SoCal.
You hear that, chat? Leapfrog thinks all King players look alike.
I definitely
next thing you know, he's gonna be referring to them as you people.
I definitely used that phrase once or twice, so it wouldn't be the first time. But man, I'm excited, man. Wasulu and Papilla, 2 of my good friends. I'm good friends with Wasulu. He hangs out with the WTI and Shinblade's crew, so I'm always hanging out with him. And of course, Papilla, one of my buddies, one of my brothers, my hermano from Mexico, rocking the King. Let's see who's gonna get eliminated, who's gonna be moving on here.
Is that Terminator cosplay King? Like the sunglasses, the shotgun, the leather? I think that's Terminator. Well, sir, Well, certainly what it is an attempt to terminate Wasulu's bracket, because look at this incredibly aggressive start as he already has wall pressure. RKO out of nowhere, watch out!
Oh gosh. Yeah, now when you Jaguar sprint a little bit longer, you get a little bit extra power to the move, so you don't want to catch those big moves while he's charged up. Just when I say that, look at the life lead. It's not that far off. Wasulu's one combo away from being able to tie this, or to pretty much win the round.
Potentially, this game is like where everybody is a rocket launcher. Right now, that combo might be coming. In fact, time's running short. Somebody has to make something happen. Rage Art! Ryoiki Tenkai! Jigoku de Joko!
Oh my goodness, man. Wasulu. Again, you gotta be real careful. Eddie is very explosive when it comes to damage. I mean, the damage comes out very quickly in a very short amount of time. You see, I mean, despite how dominant that first round looked for Papilla, he all of a sudden brought it all the way back. Back to the wall is a dangerous place against an Eddie player.
Absolutely, especially one who can turn up the heat as fast as Wasulu can, just turning the whole game around in a heartbeat, trying to force Papilla onto the back foot, gets a good counter, goes low again, and what he's trying to do is he's trying to keep Papilla bent up, where he can't bring out the muscle armor, where he can't do the Jaguar sprints, where he can't set up those command grabs. Ranger, it's gonna catch him!
I don't know if it caught him in the air or if he landed when it hit, so it's gonna dictate on the damage right here. Oh yeah, it definitely got him landed. But look at that damage now. Actually in the life, Wasulu still has low, man. He still had heat, but caught the low off of the Jaguar spring. Good call from Papilla.
Excellent call and great air combo from Wasulu. Not quite going to get to the wall, but the follow-up does. Splats him, he rolls away, but he's caught. Muscle armor comes out, heat's engaged. Jaguar spins away, sets up the heat smash. Boom!
Hey, that did no damage, but this one's gonna do way more damage. How does that do more damage than an actual heat smash, yo? 3-2-2 into Jaguar spring guaranteed. Nice, gets the pick up here. Good punish for Wasulu. You can tell it's a punish. Now they added the little indicators on the side of underneath their characters' names. It'll show you if there was a punish or not. Oh, yes. Counter! Give me that leg! Figure 4 is enough! Bow!
I've put people in figure 4s, and that's a shoot legitimate dangerous hold. That can F up your legs big time.
Yeah, I've luckily not been held like that, so I'm definitely trying to avoid that at all costs. Wall running too. I'm surprised he didn't try to break the wall there, but still has a pretty significant life lead. Down forward 1-2. Looking for the mix. Heat smash incoming. Gotta be careful. He's gonna finish the string again. Heat smash. What's the mix now? 3. Oh gosh.
Look how well, I was going to say, look how well he's adjusting to the changing threat levels, but then he gets sent flying across the room. Running knee finishes the game. Papilla has just been doing a very good job of not getting overwhelmed after that initial round.
I've been sent here to terminate you. I don't have
well,
any
John
voice.
Connors.
I can't do like the Terminator voice as well.
You know what? Don't try before we're all banned from Australia.
I think it's already too late for me. You guys are probably safe, but for me, man, they canceled me a long time ago.
Probably. You're not wrong.
Game 1 going over to Papilla. Again, Wasulu has opportunities to make these comebacks, so he's got to just kind of bunker down, kind of let him whiff on these heat smashes and really start taking advantage of the spacing. So I think that's going to be super impactful during this matchup.
Yeah, and remember, as long as you don't run out of health before your opponent does, you do not lose. Papilla's going to try to keep that in mind. He's hoping to send Wasulu home. Something warp drive pun. I didn't really watch that series of Star Trek. I was a TNG kid.
Oh no, give me that neck. He's dead. I tell you, he's doing a really good job at using Jaguar Step to kind of get himself out of harm's way, just to kind of swing into it. He was trying to whip punish, but nice low parry from Papilla. Boom,
beautiful
baby.
Low parry. Yeah, oh, look at that delayed get up from Wasulu to force him to overcommit on the Oki. Gets him up against the wall anyway, tries to mix up, can't break the command grab. Oh my goodness, the damage is piling up for Wasulu. Takes the fight back to him, changing threat levels here and there and everywhere.
Ooh, giant swing.
Is that getting, he breaks the giant swing.
Had to break it right there. Got him again.
Can't break
out of
that.
The air. Sniped. You gotta be real careful because now those little hop kicks actually can get grabbed out of the air, and that's what happened.
Yes,
he was trying to go for the stunner. You gotta be careful again. Even giant, like even if he goes for like a giant swing, it still does like an airborne throw. So something you gotta be cautious of. Lars also has one of those. Oh, 4-4-2 whiff. And again, spacing gonna be super important. Nice, good job for Wasulu sitting it back right now. Now he's only got 3 seconds. He's got to run in, probably try to pop a rage art. Yeah,
That's interesting.
Yeah,
Okay, I guess he was trying to put something on the board, some amount of damage. Hope to get some health back, but an interesting time to pop a rage art.
Yeah, he was kind of running out of time, and he didn't want to wait until 1 second where he kind of knew like he would never hit in those situations. But he is gonna hit this RKO. He already expired.
Out of nowhere.
Oh boy, giant swing again. Good break.
Break again.
Wasulu had to tech that out. Have been half his life gone. Actually, might have killed if he got a giant swing right there at the wall.
Yeah, if he gets the wall, that's game, set, match. That is set point in a heartbeat for Papilla. Papilla's turtling up a bit. He's backing towards the wall. Armored through. Heat's engaged. Catches him on the wall. Ducks under the jab.
Oh, what's the mix?
Oh my goodness.
Shoulder again. Oh, crouch jab just relieved the pressure. Not gonna finish the string. And he got with the low. Big man in the low again. Wasulu trying to tie up the series. One more round to tie up the set.
Yeah, he's got 1 round left. He's trying to take the fight right to Papilla. Look at this long combo. It's not quite going to reach the wall. Gets him up against that food truck. Please don't shake that up. I want to buy some refreshments after tonight's commentary block. I'm getting a bit hungry.
Oh boy, big low sweep. He looked like he was ducking too, and he still caught him with that low.
Oh, Jaguar Sprint's intercepted, knocked into the air, perfect KO to tie up the set. What a read from Wasulu, but frankly, that Jaguar Sprint was pretty telegraphed if you ask me, Leapfrog.
Hey, Bombay! No, it's one of those things like if he charged it a little bit longer, like if he just kept running in, it would have tanked that move. But because he went for that low that puts him in an airborne stance, he was able to get that follow up. He was able to get the float. It was just kind of an unfortunate timing because if he did another option besides the low, who knows what would have happened. So it just kind of unfortunately went for the low right when he started swinging. But now going to final game for Wasulu and Papilla. I think this is going to be all the matches tonight because I think every single competitor here in our top 8 could easily win the Breakout title.
I mean, that's the case in high-level Tekken. It's a shark tank, like I said earlier in the night. Any of these people can beat any of the others. You can never really predict it. Maybe I'm glad Breakout doesn't do channel point predictions because I am not a betting man, and I would surely be out of points in a heartbeat.
Oh, I'd be broke. I'd be dead broke. I'd be like, honey, I actually parlayed the house. It's gone. Just like his health off that heat smash. Nerfed, by the way.
Mrs. Leapfrog is just here wondering how you parlay the house with channel points. That's pretty impressive.
That's how addicted I am. Oh gosh, 4-4-3, gonna whip off access. Gotta be careful. Wall rising 2-2 into the RKO from out of nowhere, son.
Watch out, watch out, watch out. Setting up the next game. Immediate Jaguar Sprint trying to stop Wasulu from taking advantage. Not really gonna get him anywhere. Backs up towards the wall. Activates heat. Not really able to capitalize on it though. Wall explosion, kaboom, goes the dynamite up against the wall again. Is this gonna be another perfect round, Leapfrog?
Oh, not
Rage
this
art!
time. I hope he's grounded because you want to get as much damage as you can. He's gonna get a little bit of life back. He can get some more if he get a heat engager like a forward 2+3. Probably he's just gonna use it just to kind of keep things simple. Yeah, he's gonna run up shoulder. Get up, I say.
Yeah, delays to get up. So back against the wall.
Whoa!
Goes back towards the swatted out of the air, but he puts himself on the board. Tied up game.
Yes, sir. 1 round apiece here. Looking good. Caught him moving.
Yes.
And he gets a stack off that too, so now you gotta be careful. He's got a little extra in that Gojo stance. Oh boy. What's he gonna do? Is he gonna go for that big, the green low? He's gonna try to go for it. Oh, the sidestep! Oh, and he
Set
got it
point,
with the 4-4-3.
Wasulu.
You heard it here. Set point here for Wasulu. And Bombay! The spring kick!
Into the heat smash. Just gets right back up, waits for Wasulu to do something, blocks this long string, looking for his opening, gets caught on the low, gets sent to the wall. Can he get up? Wasulu has heat active now. That's a lot of health gone. Wasulu's putting on the pressure. He backs off. Oh, a neutral jump from Papilla. You don't see that every day. He has rage. Not gonna use it. There goes Papilla. Wasulu moving on.
I think he tried to do the wall jump, but it kind of like because Wasulu walked, alongside the wall to kind of parallel it, it made him just do a neutral jump. So super unfortunate right there. It came at a perfect time though because he went for the forward
Yes,
three
yes.
right there. But alas, does not make a difference. Again, first game going over to Papilla, and still Wasulu able to turn the tides and win the set as a whole.
Oh, yes, that was just beautiful work from Wasulu. And unfortunate with that neutral jump, it kind of worked out in the moment, but Wasulu's just so good at adapting and at taking advantage of his moment.
Oh, 100%. Yeah, I told, like I said at the beginning, it was just a matter of spacing. And once he understood how Papilla likes to use Jaguar Step and Jaguar Sprint, it was lights out because I mean you saw even when he went for a Jaguar Sprint low, a relatively safe option, he was
Yes.
still able to get a float and combo conversion off of it. But again, Papilla just kind of knew exactly when to use like his rage arts at the at the start of the game, but then towards the end it looked just all signs of desperation. And you saw, like I said, and especially on this map, he just runs up 3 seconds left, just throwing it out, just hoping for the best.
Yeah, and that's the kind of mind game that you need to create in Tekken 8, especially with a character like Eddie, who frankly feels like an uncontrollable whirlwind in play unless you get very used to how the character ticks with how quickly he can move between different threat levels. High, mid, low, mid, high,
Yeah, especially for like dealing with an Eddie player. I mean, in most normal circumstances, like if you try to go for a throw, it's not that big of a deal. But when you're dealing with Eddie, Eddie has a faster wall rising launcher. He's very similar, like with when it comes to like Kazuya or Jun. They have faster wall rising moves. For launches. So at that point, he's going to launch you almost every single time you try to go for one of those throws, and he ducks it. And you saw every single time he tried to do the run and throw, despite whether he went for the giant swing or if he went for the stunner, you're still getting ducked and launched. And now, another set here for our loser side top 8. We're going to get RV, Chris, and XO. Oh, yeah. Gotta get us going. Parry round start. Gotta love it.
Oh,
Give
yes. Look at this. Goes for what I'm going to affectionately call the psycho strings. Goes way over Exo's head. Exo's doing a great job of holding position. Gets an immediate counter combo for the trouble. What do you think the keys are in this matchup? RV Chris versus Exo, Lydia versus Clive.
Its main thing, you gotta make sure. I mean, I know Exo likes to play persistent and goes for big lows and stuff like that, but he's got to make sure he's baiting out the timing of RV Chris because that is unfortunate. That is exactly what I was talking about. He knew he was gonna go for a low, so he went for the hop kick, but it just went over his head. Back to the wall. Exo caught him. He went for the heat smash right away. Good call from his part because if he tried to go for anything armor, that's gonna tank right through it. Give it all to me.
Straight through it. Look how he uses those initial jabs to lock down RV Chris. Immediately, Chris gets up and sends him back, but that's some good strategy to keep RV Chris from getting comfortable pressing.
Oh boy. Yeah, Exo is definitely going to be in the comfort zone right now, and as he goes for the unblockable.
Oh my.
Oh yeah.
Hi, Torgo. Good boy.
Give it to him, baby. Oh, still going for the low. Gets a clean hit here. Got to be careful. Armor, perfect time. Like I was saying, you got to get a good read on his timing, especially with Clive. He's a very timing-based character. Back two, gets the conversion, breaking the wall with the neutral wall
Blast.
And right back up.
Yeah, certainly if Chris has anything to say about it, it does. He's trying to keep him against the wall, but look at this punish from XO. Costly drop there. What do you think caused that opening for XO?
Oh, it's definitely going to be, like I said, just the timing and just the spacing. It's going to be super important against Clive. Clive has really strong range, especially with the addition of that new move. What the? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. This is my Tekken, boys. He just did the get up low, and he just went through Exo's feet. I don't know if you guys saw that. That man's definitely
It did.
His feet were non-existent. I'm sorry, Ari Chris. Mucho tengo. I love that. That was crazy.
Certainly one of the Tekken interactions of all time and a blistering first game in the set. What do you anticipate Chris doing differently as we go into game two?
Yeah, his main thing is gonna be his timing and spacing. Those are like the two key features when it comes to Clive. You haven't seen him just kind of walk around a lot of the moves. I know he's been using a lot of tracking options, but again, he has access to a parry. He has access to a really strong armor move with back 1+2 and sidestep 1+2. That's when I said that, right on cue. Sidestep 1+2 going for the launch. It's like I've played this character before. Oh gosh.
Yeah, I get the feeling you might have seen a Clive or two in your time, and so is XO stealing the turn back with that counter, trying to keep Chris blocking and keep him backpedaling, not able to really get him locked up. Has rage going if he wants it, has heat available too, but he doesn't have his health.
Yeah, he's dead. Definitely a good call from RV. Good trade in his favor. He's going to go for the jab every single day of the week. Again,
immediate jab trade.
Yeah, you see he's starting to play a little bit further back, trying to kind of play the range off the Phoenix shift. Nice blocking. Oh, heat activation for sure. Going with the double launch punishable low. XO again.
Oh, wow.
So persistent with it.
I love that spring kick into heat engage to steal the turn back. And look at this pressure he's putting on.
Oh gosh, it ain't stopping now. See him delay it a little bit just in case he wants to try to throw anything out at him.
Oh, definitely.
Oh, he goes close enough, and he goes for the hop kick out of nowhere. That's going to be enough damage. Wham, bam, thank you, ma'am. 2 rounds up here for RV Chris.
About to go into extension point, survival point, whatever you want to call it. Take it to a final game against XO, the 7th place finisher at Texas Showdown, who's trying not to let that happen. Has 2 stocks, has some heat left still. RV Chris well in control of his own resources.
Well, luckily he wasn't close up to the wall to get that wall splat.
Yes.
Oh, that's a nice duck on the 4-4. Yeah, it's a high, so it does not jail. So as well as he reacted to it, able to get that launch, and again, XO, perfect reaction time. As well as I don't test him too often for like mid-high or low-high strings because he ducks them every single time.
I absolutely believe that this might or might not end now, depending on what Chris does about this. But Dexo's looking at a perfect round already. Might turn this into set versus survival. No more 7 golden letters, but a large life lead that Chris is trying to cut down 1 sword swing at a time.
Oh gosh, he's definitely doing a good job. Wall running 2, try to catch him with him. Oh, nice armor, 1 HP. Oh, big whip! Oh! Down forward 1! You get a double 1-4! And a neutral 1+2. Again, just throw it out. It's safe on block. Might as well just spam it every day of the week. And Chris taking game number 2, despite how close that game started to come.
Yeah, that's the thing. These games look one-sided if you just look at the bracket and you see 1-0, 2-0, 3-0, whatever. But every individual game tonight, almost every individual game, has been incredibly close. You're talking about final rounds. You're talking about 1 round to 2 in the last round. All sorts of just very close interactions.
Yeah, predictions are up right now. If you guys want to bet it all here, a final game between RV, Chris, and XO. Who's going to get eliminated from the tournament? Who's going to be moving on here? But this is getting a close one. I don't know who's got it. Because like I said, I thought for sure it's going to go to XO. And all of a sudden, RV Chris turned up the boosters.
Well, you can't tempt me, Leapfrog. I am still not a betting man. I have a life to build. And so does XO with this punishing offense.
I'll put a little 5K up. Oh, man. Somebody put 5K on XO already.
Nice.
Ooh, big low. Nice step.
Look at that sidewalk.
Yeah, that was amazing. Full charge. Got him with the low again. Oh, and he went for the double low. Got a little greedy. Nice launch right there for Chris. Breaking the wall
break. Balcony break.
Soil and stone.
Yeah, let's see if he's able to go for a floor break. Might well not need it at the rate he's going. Keeps him along the wall. Grab is broken. Sidesteps a little. It brings out Torgal. Takes another round. Takes the first round of the game. It's looking like all RV Chris right now. But look at that sidewalk again. XO's lateral movement. You hear Lydia called linear. I don't think XO got the memo.
Oh yeah, like I said, especially with these new changes, the extra tracking moves definitely helps out a ton. Gotta keep her agile. Got close up for the wall to get that clean wall splat. Trying to catch him ducking again. Oh boy, what's the mix? Oh, did he catch him? No, he's trying to go for the throw. Perfect timing. Tracking again. Got him with the low again. He's charging. And he still goes
low parry.
low. Oh,
Yeah,
no.
ghosted out a little too much. Here comes the floor break. We were talking about carrying him up to the wall. Gets the splat, a little too slow on the follow-up, but gets a heap and helping the damage going. Exo stays on the defense. He's back against the wall. Kind of trying to walk alongside it. Not really able to do a whole lot of counter-pressing. Finally gets a bit of offense in, drives him back a little.
No.
Time's running short.
No. What
Set
happened?
point, RV Chris.
He had that round. Exo was totally in the lead, and again, that one low parry completely shifted everything. Now RV Chris on set point to eliminate Exo. Forward to
That's why.
again, just open him up.
That's why you can't get predictable. That's why you can't go to the same well too often. The bucket's going to come out dry. Your opponent's going to figure out what you're going to do. And RV Chris is so good at sitting on that low parry, but EXO is taking control of this round.
Nice. Yeah, he's definitely doing a good job of sitting on it. Oh, man. Getting around here on the board here. He needs one more to try to tie it up. But RV Chris still on set point.
You know, being on set point is a unique kind of pressure in its own way because you start to get ahead of yourself and you start to feel like, I have to put this away now. And you start pressing and you maybe start getting ahead of your own game plan and you get tempted to maybe get a little too comfortable, a little too over-aggressive.
Yes,
I think that's what happened with RV Chris as we go into a final round.
Final round. Gotta love it. Caught him with a big mid to start. Another big mid. We keep doing mids all day until we get the unblockable high. Working on a perfect.
Oh my,
10
it's
seconds. Oh my
It's
gosh.
not going to be a perfect. Gets a 1+2 heat engage.
No.
Gets him up to the
He's
wall.
back.
Wall blast.
Big damage incoming. Should be able to find the wall easily.
Does.
Oh no. Oh God.
Oh, that is so much damage. So much momentum.
L2.
RV Chris goes on to losers semis. And I know what you're feeling. I know what you're talking about. Because so many points, that felt like EXO's game until it wasn't.
My points, man. My points. They're all gone. I told you, I parlayed it all, man. I'm telling you, Clive just completely shifted it back and forth. And again, you cannot count RB Chris no matter how low he gets. He always finds a way. And with that big damage, I mean, a 104 combo, it just was plenty of damage to get make it, a healthy, even match. And again, the persistence kind of started to wear on EXO a little bit in terms of being read too easily. We saw so many low parries, so many ducks in launch, and it became a detriment to his play style once RB Chris understood the timing of it.
That's what I was also talking about with the tendency to get ahead of yourself. I was talking about RV Chris in the moment, but you can find yourself falling back on the same strategies over and over because they worked earlier in the set, and your opponent's going to be sitting on them.
Oh man, yeah, if there's one thing Chris knows how to do is he knows how to sit on it because he plays John Fantasy better than I know anybody else. He's one of the best, not only not just in North America, but just in general. I mean, I think once he starts traveling, going worldwide, hopefully Crown can get him out there for these TWT events, he would definitely make a splash with this Clive character.
Oh, no doubt, because how many people even still play Clive? So that is a whole niche to explore, to harness, to cultivate, and match up unfamiliarity. People who just aren't going to know how to deal with what he can do. I think he can make magic happen, and Crown seems to be a growing org that keeps signing great players like Divine Exorcist. They work with Anya down in south of the border. It's just a great time to be involved with that org. But speaking of involvement, we have Wasulu versus the Pillar himself, King Ray Jr. in our next match. What do you think of this matchup? What do you think are the keys?
Again, it's going to be one thing. It's just about spacing and just making sure you get your opponent to the wall. If there is a walled stage, obviously Eddie in general just has good neutral, but obviously really excels at the wall. So he's going to have to make sure he tries to find his way to the wall and maintain that pressure and keep King Ray there because King Ray is the master of evasiveness. He's very elusive. He could do the same thing. He kind of reminds me, if he played Lydia, I'd be kind of annoyed with him too because he'd play it just the same. But even with the Asuka, he still finds a way to get these sidestep twos off and just really apply that pressure.
Yeah, just sheer pressure, and of course, Asuka is very much a counter-hit defensive character. They gave her a few buffs to give her more viable offense, but that's still in her DNA. Gets launched back off that punish. Wasu's trying to get a little tricky already, but gets launched. This is going to take him up to the wall. High splat, higher splat, kicked on the ground while he's at it. Has Rage, not going to get to use it. What a definitive round to set the tone from King Ray Jr.
Yeah, that mid right there is super strong because it catches a lot of people off guard because most people think the low's going to be coming out, instinctively want to duck. And again, very similar to like Ling. Oh man, perfect punish right there. Knew it was launch punishable, able to get the chase down. But just when I say that, drop in the combo, caught you ducking. That was not a guaranteed combo, but this is, give me that wall damage. One game apiece. This is a perfect stage for the both of them.
Yeah, looking very even already, and I wouldn't be surprised if they stay on this sensational stage for the whole set.
I see what you did there. I see what you did there. Acceleration on the set. Oh,
Goes
boy.
for the charge, intercepted though. I think King Ray gets a little charge happy a lot of the time. He will burn that a little longer than he needs to, and once you spot his timing, he gets pretty counterable with it.
So it's one of those things. Got to make sure you're forcing the duck when you want them to. Just because if you can get them to do that, you've got a good control on their defense and your offense. Just when I say that, immediately getting floated out of the air when he went for an airborne move. Gets the bound combo. Just a little short of the wall, but he's going to try to do the setup for the unblockable. So you have to make sure you play patient. Eat smash. Activate. Got him.
Comes off
and
for the
a
wall,
clean
but he's
wall
caught.
splat. God damage.
And you know, King Ray Jr., until he ran into P. Ling earlier tonight, had not lost a single match in the entire tournament. Saying that for anybody just coming in. And now Wasulu's going to take another game from him if King Ray Jr. doesn't sharpen this up.
Yeah, as well as saying again, it's going to be super imperative to make sure you're trying to keep the pressure applied. And Wasulu's doing an amazing job at that. Side step 3+4. Nice whip punish with the Tooth Fairy. I didn't think he was going to get that punish off, but he just got off a nick of time right there. Back to the wall. He's got rage. Oh boy. Heat getting
Heat
spent.
smash.
Nice
Oh, the
break.
throw's broken. Yeah, he's backing off
No!
of it. Can't break this one. Final round already.
All right, final round, game one. You heard it here. Hey, boss,
Right.
Mr. Leapfrog on the mic here.
Yep,
Super.
calling all the action all night from top 16, top 48, all the way to grand finals. And we'll see how soon we are there. This is an electric final round already. Wasulu has the heat cranked up. Now King Ray's joining him in the kitchen cooking.
Woo! You saw right there. Okay, that was super smart. I'll tell you
Yes.
that after this round, because as long as he doesn't drop the combo, this should be dead.
He does!
No!
He does drop
Azim
it! He drops
combos!
it! Has the wall. Oh, gets the charge up, but whips it.
Gotta be careful. Yeah. Oh my gosh, Medusa drooling right now. She wants King Ray to win so bad. Gets the float combo. Not gonna be enough damage, but he is gonna get him to the wall. Unblockable setup. He got him.
Oh my goodness. I mean, that's King Ray Jr. for you. He finds a way. We've been talking him up as one of the pillars of the scene for a reason. This man trades fists with P. Ling, with Joe Crush, with Xiao 20Z. He is not easily deterred or stopped. I have to imagine we're going into a stage switch here. Maybe a moment to catch their breath, to reset some momentum. We're going into the Evil Arena next. No character switch here. Texas Showdown versus Online Tekken, two monsters of their scenes, well, ready to battle.
Yeah, definitely formidable. These two are definitely going to stick it out with their characters. These are their tried and true, just like this combo. Easy does it to the wall. We're going to break the wall. I would definitely do it right here. Yeah, I was going to say, this is
Yes,
kind of
yes.
practice anyways. Might as well take it. Got the install. Looking for
All right.
a counter hit. Oh, he had it this time. He couldn't let it rock. That would have been a launch. Again,
Yes,
Wasu is still taking advantage of the pressure.
Yep, forces him back, gets the wall blast, gonna switch sides, gonna keep some tremendous pressure going, doesn't let him hit the ground, finally splats, keeps the pressure going, cranks up the heat, splats him into another wall, doesn't get a second explosion, but what he does get is so much health gone.
Afuera! God dang, dude. Look at that damage to the wall. It gets such a far wall splat. That move is so good.
Yeah.
It does a ton of chip damage, too. So it's one of those things you got to really be cautious of where you're standing. And that's why I was surprised he went for a stage swap there. Because, I mean, again, I think Eddie just really excels on, like, these close-quartered maps. But this one's not that bad either.
Yeah, well, Sulu's just very good at those long wall carries. King Ray Jr. breaks the grab, gets juggled, gets launched, gonna go into the ground, gets tornadoed. We'll see if Wasulu goes for another wall. Not gonna get the chance, but catches him on the tech roll, gets him up against another wall, takes the round, about to tie up the set. And I mean,
again,
King Ray
basically
Jr. hasn't had a round yet.
Oh, yeah. but this is exactly how it started last time. He started off two
Yeah,
rounds
yeah.
up, and all of a sudden King Ray brought it all the way back. So wouldn't surprise me at all. A fender, just like he repeats the move. Gonna get ducked and launched this time. Just a little far off of that wall. Armor, perfect time for Wasulu. Hey, Bombay!
Heat smash, not gonna do it. Heat engage, rather. Sorry about that. I got so excited seeing this Tekken.
Yeah, man, I'm dying out here, bro. He's getting stomped right now. Just want to say that.
Absolutely.
Brought it back. One round here needs another one to tie
bad
up the set
trade.
here. Nice low to poke him out.
Yes, gets another poke, gets another little jam to the lead knee. You know, in combat sports, that's really great for preventing your opponent from planting and generating any power, or, of course, advancing towards you. Same idea here in Tekken, really, as Wasulu ties up the set.
God dang, dude. I'm telling you, man. Once you get your back to the wall, you're just in a complete guessing game. The low that he can produce is super strong. So this time, King Ray said, you know what? Just run it back, Turbo. Big. Give me that heat engage. No, he's going to take the one that does a little bit more damage. The other one does the heat engager. Can't tell the one. I can't tell them apart. So.
Yeah, interesting thinking. Spring kicking off into nowhere from King Ray Jr. He stays down for a moment, goes for some lows of his own, backs off with Sulu. Wasulu's well ahead on life, but this is recoverable. Goes for heat, but it's blocked. The heat engager's not there for him. Tries to get him towards the wall. Let's see if he can do it.
Wow.
He does it. High wall splat. Here comes the combo. Drops it.
Oh, still alive. Wasulu in a pretty good spot right now. He baits out the
Ray
range. He's
Jar?
going to charge it. Yes, he's going to charge it, so he's safe. Big whip.
Oh,
he could have
my.
spent the heat. Oh, why did you spend it? You had it, but it's okay. He interrupts the can attempt because it was a little off axis again. And now Wasulu back in the lead here.
Yeah, King Ray Jr. really likes to charge up, and I know it's safe. I know it creates spacing if your opponent blocks, but sometimes he's caught just sitting on it a hair too long. Of course, there he didn't catch Wasulu pressing or anything, so it was probably his best shot, but he can kind of get a little too heavy with that. Look at this pressure, though, in return, playing a much zippier game.
Even with the side switch, with the camera side switching, he's still got the full combo conversion here. Try to go for the punch Sabaki, but just a little too slow. He's still got the jabs off. Oh, and he spent the heat.
Look at
Like,
that.
Get a guarantee follow-up. Nice duck on the low. I don't know if this is going to be enough damage. He might need to use the install. Not enough. No, he went for
Not
low.
enough, not enough,
Oh,
not
why
enough.
did you finish it? Why did you finish that string? Wasulu.
King Ray Jr.
Sorry, I'm not trying to be biased. My bad.
I'm just saying, King Ray Jr.
I'm just surprised he finished the string because he hasn't finished the string the whole tournament, and this time he tries to go against somebody who has pretty good experience against the Eddie. You know, dealing with Spirogen. He plays Spirogen on the daily after these tournaments, so I'm really surprised he tried to finish that string there. Super ballsy call, I guess.
Look, he was just eager to get the job done and secure that kill. When you're this close to winning, that gets very tempting to just put your opponent away however you can see it, whatever way you find, especially if it's the path of least resistance. Right now, he's got the wall pressure going, sends him rocketing away. Here he goes towards the center again. The low puts him on set point. Wasulu, who's about to send King Ray Jr. home.
Hey, Bombay! There it is. Cartwheel kick finds its mark. To the wall we go. Is he going to break it? No, he's going to go for that
charges.
setup. Put him in a kind of precarious position because now he's along the wall. But,
Yes,
oh my
yes.
gosh, Can finding its mark. Medusa drooling right now. Oh, tries to
You
stop
think a lot.
Rodeo.
You think about Medusa's drool a lot, don't you?
Uh-huh.
Noted. Anyway, Tekken.
Oh my gosh, this man dancing on him. Why did he press? To the
Oh my
wall.
goodness, he should not have pressed that wall explosion. That's probably gonna be it. Ryoki Tenkei, Jigoku no Jigo.
No, he's still alive. He's definitely still alive. 1 HP. No, not 1 HP. I mean, definitely by the first stop.
Yes, first stop, but with this follow-up, let's see if he can pull off the comeback.
Oh, he tried to go for the big 1+2 throw. Nice tech. Careful, that throws a starter.
Oh
he's not
my
even gonna
goodness,
get the
oh my
2-4 weight.
goodness.
King Ray.
One
he
interaction
did it
away.
again!
Final round. What a comeback. You called it, Leapfrog.
It's gotta happen, man. He did it again. He tried to finish the string. He did duck it last time, but this time, getting the Sabaki. Get out of my face. To the wall we go.
Oh my goodness, this wall carry. The aggression.
7 damage. Oh my gosh. My life. That is literally half your life. Get some
Oh,
blood
splits him
here,
out of
Ken.
nowhere. Oh,
Gotta be
yes.
careful. I tell you, go for Ken. Nice stuck in the 4-4-3.
Saw it coming.
Sidestep
Oh,
two.
that's coming.
Give it to me.
Oh my goodness, King Ray Jr. moving to loser semis. That should have been Wasu's win at like at least 5 different points.
Yeah, he had it there, but again, he got a little too greedy, desperately trying to close out that round. He went for the high string. He finished that one string that you become like airborne. You have a 10-frame window you can jab right there. He got jabbed out of it, got floated, and again, Wasulu just got a little too hungry trying to close out that round, but King Ray on point with the defense. And sometimes the offense is the best defense.
Yeah, sometimes. That's what I've been talking about earlier tonight, the active defense, where you are finding your openings to counter and steal the turn back, rather than just turtling and blocking and ducking. You just get in there and you find your moment to press when your opponent overextends.
King Ray immediately goes to jabs, and this game is ass. That's, man. I love it, man. But Wasulu, good effort out here, still finishing 5th place. Phenomenal performance tonight. But again, King Ray moving on. Just, again, it's just one of those things, you got to have patience. And he really had the patience, despite how bleak it looked for some of those sets and some of those matches. Just like you're saying, he should have won several times over. And it's one of those things that King Ray was able to slow it down, pay attention for the openings, duck the right times, jab the right times, and then look where it led him. A win and moving on into a minimum of 4th place out here.
Yeah, minimum of 4th place, already just on the board. He is a multiple-time Breakout champion. He won this tournament last week. He won Paragon the last week too, with the exact same grand final. I am not tired of pointing that out because that is insane, especially because it ended with the exact same point spread.
I mean, let's see. Up next,
right now we're going into winner's final. It's going to be P-Ling, who we were just talking about, against Rhythm. And this is a time-honored matchup. P-Ling has had rivalries with Joe Crush. He's had rivalries with Rhythm. This match is electricity anytime you see it.
Yeah, you gotta give it some more energy. You gotta give it Rhythm. Yeah, that man Rhythm is crazy. I love what Sack says it every single time. But this man Rhythm, I mean, phenomenal performance tonight. Already made his way into winners finals. Now he's got one more hurdle to deal with. I know he's been really taking advantage of like the different changes, and then a couple different times during the sets tonight, he would actually force himself into crouch. So that way, after a heat engager, and now that was a little change that they made, at the start of season 2, was they made it so you can crouch out of the heat engager. So now you have opened up your different mixes that you have access to, especially with someone like Shaheen that already has a really strong full crouch game mix.
Yeah, and this is going to be interesting to see how it interacts with P-Ling, who likes to fight out of the crouch so much. As we go into the arena, it is P-Ling, it is Rhythm, and I hope Mr. Leapfrog is happy with that one. Welcome, everybody, to Winners Finals.
Winners Finals, 1st to 3 out here. Dang, make my voice crack. This man's going crazy. But just like that, round start, going off, throwing out some hop kicks too. That's how you know P-Ling wants to get a good read on him.
Yeah, already going for the read, already going for that wall pressure, but gets caught in a pretty simple string. Gets caught on the counter, backs off a little. He's trying to find the angle, gets caught on the cartwheel kick. Not quite a cartwheel, but you know what I mean.
Oh, yeah. Hypnotist. Going for the low this time. Whiffs. I guess maybe it's a little out of range, but... Ooh,
oh, yes.
Another hop kick again. P-Ling should be able to find the wall. It was a side wall. Doesn't make a difference.
Oh, look at that.
Oh, no.
Oh, my goodness. Look how he rolled away from the follow-up thanks to the sidewall, thanks to P-Ling being off axis. And now he's going for the Rage Art. He's turning P-Ling into God's favorite skateboard.
Oh, boy. Do a flip. Dang. Yeah, it was a little...
You should send this clip to Tony Hawk.
Oh, yeah. He'd be all over this one. He's like, I know what I'm playing. But yeah, it's one of those things, it was a little off axis. The wall kind of messed up P-Ling to begin with, so Rhythm was not trying to take that chance. Just goes for the Rage Art. Keep it super simple. Predictions are up so you guys can vote. And here we go.
I'm staging an intervention. I am not letting Mr. Leapfrog place any bets. I don't want him to lose his house mid-commentary.
Oh, boy. Oh, the big activation. Oh, no punish. Yeah, normally that's not safe unless you activate heat.
Yeah, spins away from it into Rain Dance. Oh my goodness, look at that pressure.
Let's see how he's going to deal with it. Nice punish this time. Not going to let him get away with any free moves.
Oh, AOP to dodge into a punish.
he got it right, but it was mostly AOP just put you out of stance, but this time gets the connection. Not AOP will not save you here this time. Oh, have a martini.
If I'm Rhythm, I am not surprised if I start looking low and I start waiting out those AOPs, waiting for Peeling to pop them. Because sometimes, I swear, he will pop them just to pop them. And he likes to fight out of EOP, likes to fight out of low stances. I think that he's going to be trying to cut those off at the source.
Speaking of cutting it off, man.
Yes.
Again, despite how that round started for Peeling, Rhythm just completely shutting it down and starting to make the adjustments. You start to see a lateral movement again for Peeling, starting to pay off a little bit. Nice.
Oh.
That's the way his way of dealing with it. Because if he tries to go for the low, he's gonna launch him every single time. If he delays it and goes for anything else, he's still getting launched because he's back turning. You can't parry that while you're in back turn for orbital moves. Real smart from Rhythm right there. He knows the adjustment.
Yeah, great adjustments, great composure, great ability to just change his game plan on the fly. We've been seeing that from him all night. Peeling already tying up the game. Not at all surprised to see a final round this early in our first to 3 set.
Okay. And like I said,
Yes,
I think
very
this is gonna be how it is for a long time. I think it's gonna be a lot of back and forth action, especially between these two. They make the adjustment back and forth. The camera's swapping on because of how fast they're moving around each other.
Yeah, the camera did a thing, and I couldn't even quite see what all that movement was. But Rhythm certainly got the better of it, and this is going to continue, not quite to the wall. Gonna be his ticket to game 1.
Game 1, going over to Rhythm.
We should still have plenty of Matcherino codes, everybody, so remember to type !Matcherino, MATCHERINO, into chat. You're not going to miss much of the action if you follow our lovely voices as you redeem some codes. Free 25 cents into the pot.
Ooh. Big full crouch mid, just trying to open him up a little bit. You see Rhythm starting to make that transition right now. Decent life lead, going with the low. Running 2, but just when I say that, Peeling interrupt again. So he's gonna find an opening.
Oh,
nice
look
interrupt.
at that! Yeah, caught him right in midair with that too, and Peeling just steals the momentum back. If Rhythm tries to roll away and get to his feet, but not gonna be the play. Peeling reads that coming up, immediately starts around with a low.
Ooh boy, let's see how he's gonna deal with it for round 2 here of game 2.
Oh yes,
Let's
this
just
is an
run up
immediate
down
start.
Oh my gosh, just run up down 4-1. This man Rhythm is unreal with the little pokes here and there.
Yeah, I think he's just trying to pressure Peeling so that he can't get comfortable enough to play with that evasion, with that stance switching gameplay. Then he can't do what he's doing right now. Engages heat, forces him towards the wall, tries to splat him, tries to keep him from pulling rage out. Rhythm breaks up the chain with a quick jab combo. But look at that! Gets under him, misses, drops it, recovers in time to finish off anyway, and now he's about to go on to tying up the set.
Yeah, again, a really quick 3-round retaliation. You can see him starting to make the adjustments. He's understanding that he's willing to do those hop kicks off of that back turn. So at that point, oh no! That was a good call out again. He's trying to do the wall jump over him, but again, with Peeling, she has back turn options. So she's hungry for it. She wants you to be back turn. And caught you ducking, hit you with the mid off the hypnotist, and tied it up with a no-round brown.
Look, all I have to say about that last interaction is you do not wall jump around Peeling because he is a wall jump specialist. He will wall jump anytime he gets an opportunity. He knows what that looks like. You're not going to catch him off guard with it.
All right, game 3. Like I said, I tell you, we're going to go the distance between these two.
Would not be surprised.
Here. I wouldn't be surprised if they stay on arena the entire time. This is a strong stage for the both of them.
Why not? Yeah, why not? It's got the panache. It's got everything going for it. And right now, Rhythm is trying to keep in control. He gets the baseball slide out. He goes for some low pressure, Peeling back towards the wall. Going into some stance switches, a hypnotist after a bit of rain dance action, but turns his back and Rhythm takes advantage, gets the wall splat, gets heat active, turns up the heat, gets the heat smash, keeps him up against the wall. Peeling can't get away, gets a bad trade. They back off a little, Peeling runs straight back in, goes straight for the low again, doesn't let him up. They both have rage, they both have slivers, slow-mo, Rhythm takes the round. Whew. I need a drink of water after that round, and we are right back into the action. Peeling not letting up at all, playing very much in Rhythm's face. He tries to circle it, runs straight over him after the counter, goes low again, can't quite get the grab. They both are in the center of the ring. They keep facing each other. Goes into a jab, tries to catch something coming in. But Rhythm is really being patient with his approaches, I think. You see him creating space. You see him trying not to rush in. And Peeling's anticipating something. Breaks out heat. He's turning up the burner. Gets neck broken, though. No gray health for you. Gonna be hard to get up from this pressure. Rhythm, patient like a hawk, watching a mouse. And gets another grab, gets another neck break. Peeling rolls away, tries to go into back turn, not gonna do it. Gets heat smashed, round is tied.
All right, all tied up here, game 3. And like I said, I'm telling you, I think this is gonna go all the way to the end here. But let's see how he's gonna deal with it. Oh man, nice whip punish, and gonna be able to get the pick up here. Nice punish for Peeling to the wall. Little sidewall action, so he's trying to go for the mix-up. Goes for the parry. Good patience from Rhythm. He's not going to bait him into it, but just when I say that, caught him ducking.
Yeah, gets the tornado force shovel, gets another one, and just sends him back. Turns up heat, gets the engagement going. And right now, Rhythm is just trying to find his opening, which he has. Engages heat of his own. Peeling has no stocks left, no resources left. Heat smash puts him up against the wall, slivers of life. Can he get back? He cannot. Look at that low one to put Rhythm another round up. About to go up 2-1 if Peeling doesn't have something to say about it, but I bet Peeling does.
Dude, that low looks exactly like the mid, dude. It's like there's literally barely any animation difference. It's so strong. So it's one of those things he's really getting into their opponent's head of just like baiting him out. You saw it before. He's doing these little micro side steps, and sometimes it's working so well. Like he's not even expecting it. He's expecting to just hold back and block certain moves, but he winds up stepping it, not able to react in time. Nice break on the throw. Trying to open him up. Down 4-2. Not fighting his mark. Finishing the string. Oh man, he wants to take us to a final round here. I'll have a martini.
Oh wow, he's gonna.
The low.
Oh my goodness. We weren't kidding when we said this is gonna go the distance, almost certainly. Rhythm versus Peeling usually does, or every game's incredibly tough. So if you're in chat, get comfortable, maybe take a moment between rounds to go grab a drink, and this is just gonna be a while, everybody. I am not gonna miss a beat. Look at this, back turn stance into Hypnotist, and gets heat engaged already.
To the wall, little off axis. Again,
wall run.
Find it. Low heat smash again. Gotta be careful. Go for the big low. Nice interrupt again. Just trying to find opening. Heat. About to expire. Big mid. Got him again. Game 3 going to Rhythm.
2 games to 1, but at this rate, Peeling's gonna find him out pretty fast. This has been a lightning fast game for both of them. What do you anticipate Peeling doing differently next game?
So this time, like I said, definitely change up the stages. I don't know if he's really tinkered at all with any of the new characters, because like I said, he has a ton of characters. He has a Fang, he has a Yoshi, he has a King, he has a Paul. He has every character. They're all really, really strong. I think he's going to stick it out with the Ling, but the main thing is I think he's going to have to start changing up his timing a little bit, because now he's doing a really good job at kind of baiting him into swinging into certain situations. You saw during that last game, he throws out an empty parry, and those are really dangerous, because when you start to throw out empty parries right there, that's how you know you've got them, because at that point, you know exactly when he wants to try to throw out a parry or to try to throw out some sort of retaliation. And if that's the case, it's hard to, find an answer to that. But I mean, hey, Yoshi's really strong right now too. You know, Jack has that really strong setup as well with the up 4, 3+4. But I'm not sure who else he's really tinkered with.
Wouldn't be surprised if it's just a stage switch, because even though he's kind of a Mokujin of online Tekken, as Foxhound likes to say, he seems to be mostly appealing Ling Xiaoyu loyalist, but I wouldn't be surprised, because all the characters he likes to play, alright, no stage switch, but we're going to Phoenix Gate. Interesting choice. What do you think of it?
You know, it's a random stage, but, you know,
it is random. You're right.
Yeah, just because of like the lounge system, it always is random. But
yeah.
This stage, really good here for Ling at the start. But I mean, once you get to the open stage, I think it favors Shaheen a ton.
Yeah, we'll see how well Peeling's able to take advantage of that, take the momentum while he's got it. Right now, Rhythm's trying to play a sort of lockdown Tekken, but Peeling finds himself in rain dance, gets heat engaged, keeps him up against the wall. That's a helping of pressure and damage. Probably not even going to get a chance to use the rage he's just built up. Engages heat, a lot of great health back. I might have spoken too soon.
I think he's going to try to find his way back. The big low, not enough damage. Toe kick. Look at, he spring kick backwards, but a simple jab to close out that round. He was getting kind of a little dicey right there. But Rhythm, you know, got floated out of the air. Peeling doing a really good job at kind of maintaining that integrity in the offense.
Yeah, great use of the invasion, too, because he knows Rhythm's going to throw out these safe pokes, and that AOP is going to give him a chance to punish. Goes into rain dance, gets him tornadoed up against the wall. Here comes the heat again. The burners are cranking up. The thermostat is way up. The damage is way up. The gray health is way up. The normal health is way down. And right now, Leapfrog, Rhythm's trying to fight his way back.
Oh, he's definitely doing a good job at that, but just when I say that, oh, it's your effort to go for the throw. Just not quick enough on the punish. Nice. Oh, no.
Look at that. Look at that.
Underneath, and he still got the punish for the airborne float. Peeling 2 rounds up here. Game 4 wants to take us to a final game between these two. I can't believe it.
I absolutely can with how often these two have fought, and you were talking about how the open stage is better for Shaheen, so we'll see if that improves Rhythm's chances at all, if it affects his strategy.
Woo, floor break going over to Peeling. As well as think that throw really does help out a ton. And now Peeling on the pressure right now, keeping it going, has a huge life lead, and he could have spent it right there.
Look at that!
The kill, but he's still going to be able to get the kill anyways with another no round retaliation. Able to make that adjustment on the timing really, really well. But now Rhythm on the back foot here on the final game.
Final game, and of course he's going to have to face somebody down in lower bracket if he can't salvage this, if he can't take Peeling down in the coming game. I know that sounds pretty obvious, but he's going to be dealing with some real killers down there. Whichever person I'm talking about ends up losing tonight, ends up losing up here in Winners Finals, going into this final game, certainly going to change another stage. If it's going to be random, but if you're either of these players, what stage are you hoping for?
If I'm you know Rhythm right now, I'm hoping I get Yakushima or the Coliseum, just something with big stages. And if I'm Peeling, I'm hoping for anything with any type of environment, any type of environmental stage.
Like Midnight Siege.
Yeah, this one's okay, but this one is definitely a little bit better. And if you have a little balance of both, it's almost hot dog shaped. It's really long when they're facing off against each other, but then really short when you turn that little 90-degree angle. So. Let's see who's going to be able to take it and move on into grand finals on winner's side. Final game between these two. Who's going to move on, man?
You can already see Peeling trying to force the angle like you were talking about, those hot dog bun sides, so he's like he can angle for a wall blast or some kind of wall pressure. Gets the combo going. He's going towards the long end of the stage again. Carrying him, splats him just short of the wall. Gets that spot again, though, on the follow-up. That's a heap and helping him damage. Immediate rage art. It's going to catch him pressing. Woo! I think that was the first thing Rhythm did in the entire round, pretty much.
Yeah, and this is not a bad call because, I mean, again, you want to kind of slow down the tempo. He's going to use up pretty much the remainder of his heat. Yeah, he tried to go to Hypnotist to expend it, but it's just not quick enough. Oh,
yeah, but
no,
look at that lateral movement.
Oh my gosh, that sweep came out and he walked all around the entire animation of it. First, and now Peeling has the lead.
That's what I was thinking when you were talking about the shape of the stage, that Peeling is so evasive and so good at moving laterally that this is almost a godsend stage for a player like this.
Oh boy. The environment's still a factor. Went for the low out of back turn, immediately getting ducked, but dropping the combo, crucial drop. Trying to go for the orbital, not going to pay off either. Got to be careful, back to the wall, nice duck. I don't know how he ducked there, because back to the exploding wall, I'm never ducking that.
Yeah, not...
Top level, man.
Yeah, there's levels to this, quite literally, and Peeling is up there. It's a crime the man hasn't been signed yet, as he puts himself on set point.
Set point here for TK God, Peeling.
Yes.
One more round to move on into grand finals, get himself one step closer to that winner's circle. Oh, yeah. Nice duck. Oh my gosh, still persistent with the lows and hit him with the big launch. Back to the wall, Rhythm in a really bad spot right now.
Awful spot. He tries to spring kick away, but he's launched. That should do it. That should be it. It is. Winners finals over. Peeling and Grants.
Man, and again, that whole game, he was always on the back foot. Oh my gosh. My bad.
Oh my goodness.
Champion circle. My bad. One step closer either way. I mean, Peeling, again, on grand finals, on winner's side, is just that much closer to getting that big prize pool within the champion circle.
Yeah, and that is just growing, and so are Peeling's chances. But this was an incredible set. What do you think allowed Peeling to pull out ahead? Because I think a lot of it was the environment of that last stage and his lateral movement.
Momentum, man, it's always a big thing when it comes to Tekken. You want to maintain that momentum, and that's why you saw whenever Peeling won, it was, look at this, it's always a no round he wins because he's able to maintain that pressure the entire time. So Rhythm was just having a real tough time kind of finding an opening. That's why that one game, that one round you saw, you're like, man, all he did was press Rage Art. And you're right, because at the end of the day, that's all he really had opportunities to do because he was doing such a good job of just maintaining pressure the entire game.
Yeah, I absolutely see that. Peeling is so great at limiting your options and mixing you up mentally so that you can barely even track what he's doing when he's having a good day. And Rhythm is as tough as they come. Trains with Joe Crush all the time, wins weeklies all the time, 9th place at EVO. I'm sure he's a little tired of me hearing that because he's thinking, well, I didn't get 1st place at EVO. But hey, 9th best in the world. And Peeling just handled him in that last game. But we're not even going to have a chance to bask in the afterglow because this is a familiar matchup for everybody. Genmaji Chempel, King Ray Jr. versus RV Chris. Losers semifinals to decide who fights Rhythm. Let's go!
Our last 1-2 match of the night. Everything after this match will be 1-3. So let's see who's going to move on to losers finals and who's going to be eliminated. King Ray. Ooh, boy. Never mind. 1-3. New EVO rules. I lied. So 1-3 for every match from here on out. My bad.
Well, you know the old riddle, one commentator only tells the truth and one commentator only lies. You can only ask them one question to determine which door you need to take to get out of the labyrinth. I almost said out of the rhythm, but I am getting into the rhythm of this match, if you know what I mean.
Yeah, you definitely want to get in the rhythm right now. And right now, Chris is doing a really good job. Nice low again, just to open him up. Finishing the string. Caught you! Oh, no. No, he dropped the combo off axis again. Oh, boy. Ouch! Forward 2, sniping him out of the air. Horrible doesn't even need to come out here.
Yeah, good boy. He can just sit there with his treats.
Oh, boy. Get your ass over here.
You can see why I was calling that Psycho String.
Oh, my gosh.
Oh, look at this, though. Look at this damage. Look at that tornado. Look at the wall carry just short of the wall. Chris has a bit of time to get up, takes advantage of it, blocks the heat engage, gets caught on the low jab, though. That 1+2 is not there for him. He has heat now.
That wasn't counter hit.
Yeah.
Tracks, oh man, he stepped all
my
in prominence. The tried and true. You guys remember this move. Used to be safe. Oh, he got him this time.
King Rajar Jr.
Woo, boy. Bake.
This one's not a domain expansion because the world remains the same. I'm only doing that for Rajar set like the world changes around them.
He got him. Dude, that string is so stupid. Even with the install, it's super strong.
Yeah, but a lot of smarts in King Ray spotting the opportunity to use it and knowing it was the right time to press. He doesn't throw out Rage Arts just for the sake of Rage Arts, and he knows how to follow up if it doesn't kill.
Oh, good try. Try to go for the whip punish with 4-4-2. Not able to find it. Torgal, come on out here. You're looking for a side step 2. You gotta be careful. He's trying to bait it out.
Yes.
Woo. Both of them, they're both using side step 2, but this time he gets an additional with the 1 on the end of it. Big damage incoming. Ugh. Got 3 stacks. Oh, that's a new move. I didn't realize that's the new move that actually adds on to the Zengaku meter.
It is. Backs off a little. He's doing a good job of forcing King Ray to make the first move and then trying to punish it. This is turning into a bit of a blocking battle. Look at that little micro step I think Asuka just did. King Ray Jr. is forced back. Gets off the punish. 10 seconds left. Can he play the clock? No such luck. That's going to do it for the round. Or there's not going to be enough time to come back either way.
Dang, dude, if he did anything quicker, like if he actually did a can in there, I think he might have been able to sneak it out there, but Again, he went for a big low. He went for the down 1+2, just trying to interrupt there. Spring kick saves lives. There it is. Finds it this time. It came true.
Yeah, just King Ray Jr. is the kind of guy who will keep trying his game plan until it works. And when it works to devastating effect. Look at this entire round as we go into a final round already.
Final round, game 1.
Yes.
Oh boy. Oh my goodness. Every city.
Oh, gets pulled in again.
Oh gosh.
All right, keeps
Crouch
him up
jab,
against the
relieve
wall.
pressure.
Yeah, using the crouch jabs beautifully. Gets the tornado, gets heat engaged, misses the cartwheel kick. Oh, heat smash is there for him, though, and they're staying along the sidewall. RV Chris can't roll away. He tries to get to his feet. He has rage. We'll see if he uses it. He engages heat. He does some great lateral movement to get away from the immediate pressure, but a King Ray Jr.'s blocking game.
No! Got him, son! He tried to go in too deep.
He did.
But golly, it was one thing. He was gonna catch either the can or he's gonna catch that one. So at that point, he was kind of screwed either way. Again, despite how that game started, King Ray turned it all the way around here. Woo! And my boy Jackson Betta showing up again, dropping another $37.50. We claimed all them codes too. My man Jackson JB. See you, brother.
And you, Jackson, better follow suit by typing in Matcherino code Matcherino, MATCHERINO, after an exclamation point in chat to redeem however many codes we have left. I know you don't want to tear your eyes away from the screen, but it only takes a second or two to press redeem code, and you'll hear our dulcet tones explaining all the action.
Oh boy. Oh, he got him. Luckily, it's not close enough to get that wall spot. Gotta be careful. 4-4-2. Another install.
Yes.
What you gonna do? Oh, he could have got punished there.
What's he gonna do? What's he gonna do? What he's gonna do is lose the round. Also, I am hearing from Matt Chirino and Mission Control that all codes have been claimed. So thank you very much to all you generous souls in chat. I think you're spared this time.
This time. Oh my God, get back. You can either get back or get over here. He's got two options for you.
Yeah, well, there's a third option, get hit.
I use that option a lot.
Same.
Oh, big whiff. Look like you can get punished for it. Gotta be careful. Armor into another Tooth Fairy. Give me that.
Well, RB Chris does have new TWT rules to keep in mind. This is not first to 2, this is first to 3. So he has a chance here. He doesn't have to panic. He doesn't have to play like he's about to drop the entire set. If he can keep that in mind, play like he's doing right now with that 1+2 heat engage, he might be fine.
Yeah, it's one of those things like I know like a lot of people kind of know him for his audio, but he's been really doing really well with the Clive, so I don't think he's gonna stop with it anytime soon, especially when he gets a round on a board like that. That was a perfect round.
Absolute perfection. He interrupts with the jab right off the start of the next round. We're only 4 seconds in. And right now, forced onto the back foot, though. Gets kicked back towards the wall. Puts his back to it. Manages to punish. And right now, just forcing King Ray back however he can. What do you think of this exchange, Leapfrog?
Yeah, it's looking good. It's back and forth right now. And right now, you see...
Look
man,
at that!
I was just about to say, he started to slow it down a little bit, just trying to find openings, but then wound up getting caught out. Big combo drop. And into the low parry. Oh, no. Chris is a master of these low parries, man. He's been doing it all night. To the wall. What's the mix here? Side step 1+2. Yeah. Oh, he tried to
heat engage.
Again. Crouch jab whipping. That's
and just like that. Just like that, King Ray Jr. is 2 up and potentially about to go take on Rhythm unless RV Chris can find a way back. He hasn't won a game yet, so he needs a reverse sweep. If you're his coach, Leapfrog, what are you telling him?
Tell him just don't force it, man. You get your life lead and kind of just let him time it out. You see right there, he's throwing stuff out. He's making himself whip a lot of these options, so you don't want to hang yourself when you don't need to.
Right.
Life lead, like right there, you have the life lead. Just sit back, let him pop his heat. You can just do heat smash if you really want to. Safe options. These are all going to be crucial, especially when you have like he loves to use his can. He's not willing to not use it. See, now he doesn't have he's got the install. What the? That was a good call. It was a little out of range, unfortunately. But
yeah, gets the sidewall pressure into some grounded damage, but a bad trade not in his favor. RV Chris puts himself on the board, keeps himself alive a little longer.
Woo! Oh, big drop again. A lot of drops tonight. Maybe
Oh,
new
yeah.
combo routes. It could be unfamiliarity, maybe a little off axis. We're not too sure because, as I said, this is like day 2 of the patch. So
Plus, in this kind of high-pressure situation, you're going to drop, inevitably. Just like a baseball player is going to whiff a swing. What happens is, what matters is what happens after you drop.
oh, there it is, a heat smash again. Yeah, you got to be super careful. That's what I was saying. Like, you don't want to be too aggressive when going into King Ray because when you want to play offense 11, that's where King Ray lives at. He lives at that super high pressure, high offensive style. So you need to make sure you're kind of slowing things down once you get the life lead. Like right there, easy duck and launch.
Yeah,
oh, Can again.
call him Offenbach because he's sending you and Orpheus into the underworld with those cans and with these low sweeps and this wall pressure, and he put himself on set point off it. Torgal says no. Torgal's trying to stop him. That's a lot of great health RV Chris can get back. He's trying to find his moment. He's trying not to get caught out. He gets the lateral movement. He takes the round.
All right, on the board. That was a perfect sidestep 1+2. That's what I'm talking about. These little openings, he's forcing himself just by playing a little bit slower. Nice duck. He was ready for it anyways. Got the launch. This ends now.
Well, unfortunately for RV Chris, it does not end now. Even if he wins this, he needs 2 more wins under his belt. He's certainly trying to make those wins happen, though. Out comes the Rage Art. Is he charging it? He is. Armor catches him pressing.
No way. He saw it. He saw the Rage Art. He waited for a second, and he's like, I'm just gonna throw out my freaking beat smash. What's the worst that can happen? Spring kick, sidestep 1+2. Luckily, tech rolled the right direction. One more hit. Don't be careful. He's gonna throw him out and keep throwing it at him. There you go.
Yeah. Mission control. I think my commentator is rooting for one of the competitors. I don't think that's allowed.
No. I want to show how ridiculous that is. But this man, he's definitely playing some Clive fantasy right now because that was crazy. Range 4, yanked him back over just to hit him with the full crouch low. That was awesome. Medusa loves seeing that.
Yeah, and that is going to be a troublesome tool in Clive's arsenal for much of the early season 2 because not many people see Clives at all, and how many of them are going to be expecting to have to deal with that projectile grab?
Like I said, I'm starting to see the shift right now in momentum. Chris looking real strong right now. Trying
look
to
at that.
The Phoenix shift. Oh, get your ass in that sky!
Yeah, beautiful way to get him airborne. Drops the combo, keeps the pressure up anyway. Stays right in his face, gets another combo. He's waiting for RV Chris to press something. Punishes immediately with the grab.
Oh, why? Why did you do that? He's doing so good just playing defensively, and he slowed it down so much that King Ray didn't want to press anything in fear of running into the Rage Art. He just throws out the random hop kick.
Right. I mean, sometimes I think you're just trying to put the other guy away, and you are not thinking several moves in advance like you really need to do. I mean, look at that hop kick. RV Chris didn't stop to think. He's going to hop kick if I come in on him.
There's no thinking. You're playing live. It's all offense. Double low. I can't believe it. King Ray's a menace.
And on set point.
To eliminate RV Chris.
Yeah, about to send himself on to face Rhythm if RV Chris doesn't figure something out fast. He can't get up off the ground. He's towards the wall. He eats the full charge. He's wall splatted. He's sidewalled. Heat is engaged, but it whips. But the sidestep is there. King Ray Jr.'s in losers finals.
Nice job. I was kind of worried for a second. I thought RV Chris was starting to build that momentum, but all of a sudden King Ray said, you know what? No more funny business. Leader of the cans himself, rocking it out, throwing it out whenever he needs to. Again, completely shutting down the Phoenix shift options. I mean, you saw throughout that entire set, he was never even really able to use the Phoenix shift. And the few times he did, he was kind of always on the back foot, always trying to use it kind of defensively, not really throwing it out as often as he normally does. So now King Ray, once he started getting that done, he started applying the pressure, didn't let go, and that's why he took it a super commanding 3-1 victory.
Yeah, and when you have a character that has so many turn stealing and countering options as Asuka, and you play her as aggressively as King Ray Jr. likes to do, that combination is an incredibly dangerous amount of pressure. It's terrifying to fight an Asuka that plays like that, and it gets in your head, especially when, like King Ray Jr., there's good lateral movement, where they can just simply sidestep you at a moment's notice.
Yeah, it's one of those things. It's just the proper adjustments. You saw right there, every single option he tried to go for, it seemed like he had an answer for it. You know, if you want to go for Phoenix Shift, can. If you want to try to go for anything linear, stepped. If he tries to go for anything high, he gets hit with that low. So it was one thing. It was like a checkmate situation just because of how often he deals with the Clive as well. He's had extensive research on it. He's got, back in season 1, he had a God of Destruction Clive himself. But alas, all that goes out the window when we come to another high-level competitor like Rhythm in Losers Finals.
Losers Finals, Rhythm versus King Ray Jr. Rhythm trying to stop this from being Grand Finals, 2 breakouts in a row. He doesn't want another P-Ling versus King Ray Jr. up there. I don't know about you folks in chat. No, don't redeem any Match Arena codes. There's none left. Force of habit, I am sorry, but place some predictions. Root for who you want in chat. Keep the noise coming because we are going in for the I almost said the rematch, but certainly the match.
Yeah, this is for all the marbles here. This is to see who's going to get that run back against Peeling. Oh boy, down back 2-1, back to the wall. Gotta be careful. Did he catch
immediate rage art? Oh
no,
yeah.
He actually let it rock early. He didn't get the full charge. I guess he was expecting him to start walking. I don't know where he walked there in that situation because he was kind of in the corner and not really where else to go.
Yeah, I think he was hoping for a much more aggressive approach where Rhythm would be getting right in his face and the Rage Art would fire as he was in the middle of pressing something. But Rhythm doesn't really play like that. Look at this pressure he's putting on to get a perfect. That's the kind of fundamental break you apart style Rhythm likes.
Holy crap. 2 rounds up. Quick 2 rounds.
Yes, very.
It's mostly he hasn't played it. I can imagine he hasn't played it against a Shaheen in a while. I mean, there's very little Shaheen players to begin with. I mean, yeah, Night Purifier and Rhythm.
Pretty much, yeah. And especially, here in NA, I'm sure there are others in the world, but Shaheen, surprisingly not a very popular character considering his fundamental gameplay. All goes for the wall run. That's not going to work out for him. That gives King Ray Jr. a huge opportunity. Look at all this damage. Look at Rage being right there for him.
No, sidestep 2, not finding its mark. Gotta be careful. The low. He didn't stay ducking. Oh, down 1+2. He doesn't duck that, though. Super risky. But still able to close out that round. That was super risky. He could have just stayed ducking on that second low high and launched them 3 times in a row. This man Rhythm definitely on that ranked pipe.
Oh, definitely, and I think he's hoping to catch King Ray Jr. off guard with some of Shaheen's new tools. Gets caught by the spring kick in return. They're having a bit of a neutral exchange, trying to catch each other, coming in on something. Catches King Ray with that kick. Oh, armors through it, heat engage. Oh, another one, though.
Gotta be careful. He caught him with the counter hit. Oh, he tried to go for the throw right afterwards. Oh, the trade. Oh.
Leapfrog, you know what this reminds me of? This reminds me of like those spots in wrestling matches where they're just standing each other, chopping each other in the chest as hard as they can.
Oh, yeah. Just slaps back and forth.
Yeah.
Oh, got him, Sonny. I guess he flinched for a second, caught you ducking. Game 1 going over to Rhythm.
Yeah, Rhythm is absolutely used to playing against King Ray Jr. and similar players. He has won Breakout before, even though it has been a while. He's always in places like this at TNS and Paragon. He's a threat to anybody on any given day, and we'll see how well King Ray Jr. adjusts, because this is a fight he's won before.
Yeah, definitely, it's a definitely winnable battle. So it's just going to be a lot of perseverance. Oh, again, he's been doing that a lot. Even when he was playing against Peeling, he was doing the hop kicks at the perfect time right now. I'll have a martini.
I'm going to start calling the bartenders to like cut you off because that's too many martinis.
Oh, he got him out of the air. Trying to go for that little guard break again.
Goes for it. Gets a nice wall spot, goes for a charge.
Oh, give me that neck. That's dead.
That was a very long voice line. Like, that went into Asuka dying.
I love those ones. Back in Tekken 7 where you just keep talking after the round ends and already started a new one. Woo, back 2 again. Trying to find another counter hit. Nice patience this time. Not going to fall for it.
Oh, yes. Careful. Oh, yes.
Oh, big whip punish. Oh, yeah. Inner strength, boy. And that might be dead with the right combo. I don't know. We've seen a lot of drops up today.
Oh, that's going to be it. Yes, you were right.
Just want to make sure, because he's been dropping a few times. You're doing those Azine combos, but got him.
Oh, look at that armor.
Dang, that wasn't even worth it. You look at his health, he lost like like a quarter of his life there.
Oh, the can-cans, though, and sees the shot, sees the spring kick coming, going for the wall break. Not quite going to get it in this exchange. Rhythm gets up, breaks a grab from King Ray Jr. King Ray Jr. is the one who breaks the grab. Sorry, I misspoke slightly. Look at this counter, though. Look at the counter play. Finds a way to get off the wall, gets right in his face, ducks under, and here comes the heat.
Oh, it's not enough to break the wall. It was one hit, but he goes straight into stance again just to get that low heat smash. And now a potential second game here for Rhythm.
Oh, a bit early on the press that time. Sets himself up for the neck break. Gets away from it, backs off. Right now, he's just trying to turn up the pressure. But I think he's pressing a bit early, Leapfrog. Several points, it's like he's anticipating Rhythm being there when Rhythm's not.
And that's what I was talking about. You make that little shift in your timing. It really helps out a ton. You see those empty parries, you see whiffs and stuff like that. So, especially these walks, a lot of these walks are just going to be super crucial. Look at these single jabs. I'm telling you, I know I make it seem like a big deal because it's like, oh, it's just a down forward one. Who cares? He times them so well that it forces you to stay standing still. And just when I spoke it, another one.
If anybody can make a timed out comeback from this, it's King Ray Jr. We've seen it happen before, but Rhythm well on his way to the run back against P. Ling. King Ray Jr. is going to need to find out a new approach.
Yeah, it's coming down to the wire here. Rhythm already had a decisive 2-0 lead right now. Needs one more to close it out. First to 3. Let's see what kind of adjustments he's going to make.
Get ready for the next battle.
I think he definitely...
Back to the Genmanji.
Yeah, Genmanji Temple's a good one for Asuka, I think. But also, I think he's going to try to start adjusting his timing, like you've been saying. He was throwing out a lot of moves early because he was expecting Rhythm to be there. I think he's going to sit on those a little more. Or maybe not, because that's the exact same issue right there.
Oh, back to again, found the neck. And that move, it doesn't do a whole lot of damage with that little special animation, but it takes away all the recoverable life. You see right there, no recoverable life every time you see that screen flash.
Yeah, that's what the neck break does. It takes away all your gray health.
Woo! And gets the pickup. Clean wall splat.
Oh, beautiful wall splat. Tries to get up. He can't roll away.
Yeah, he's trying to go. Oh, he charged it up. Luckily, it wasn't clean wall splat because I would have been dead for sure. Caught you at the wall.
Very.
Oh, not enough damage.
That's enough damage.
My ankles, they're gone. They're broken. Down 4-2. Float him out of here and get the combo conversion. To the wall we go. Bam. Look at the damage off of a float.
Oh, yes. Braces a grab, though. That might be his way to get a turn back. You see Rhythm over anticipating. Gets the wall going. It's a bit of a sidewall, bit off axis. Has the splat on all the same. Rhythm rolls away, steals his turn back with the punch. But he's off axis again. He's off on the wrong angle. Right now, King Ray Jr. is trying to get away from the pressure. The baseball slide comes out. Rhythm's on set point. 1 round away from grand final.
He's safe. He's been here before. I played these games before. No! He tried to go for the wall running 1+2 like the first time the entire set, and Rhythm was ready to duck them every time to the wall. Oh man, he tried to get the clean wall splat too. He is on point right now.
Interrupts with the heat engage. Gets the juggle going. Gets the combo off the tornado. Gets it going all the way back to the wall. Very low splat. Both of them have heat. Gets the wall run on him. Let's see what this is going to do, Leapfrog.
Oh gosh. Oh, guard break. Just at the tail end of the heat, too. One more hit. Is this going to be enough? To the wall. Bake. Oh my gosh, he's just doing it. No matter
That's going to do it. That's enough.
He did it.
Rhythm's in grand finals. King Ray Jr. in 3rd place. No revenge run back against P. Ling. No continuation of the rivalry tonight. The grand finals curse might be broken, but Rhythm is about to face the 14-time champion. And really, you don't see King Ray get 3-0'd like that often. What do you think were the key moments, Leapfrog?
Again, he got a good read on the timing. He's got answers. The thing that he was using the most was like that. I can't tell you the actual input itself, but what he was using mainly throughout the entire tournament, he was able to get that read on and kind of bait it out and do a lot of the hop kicks. That's why you saw him kind of slow it down a little bit, start to go back to like the original plan, which was like going for the cans. And once he started going for that, it was pretty much lights out for him because Rhythm could just stay out of range and force you to make you whiff on those and just get big damage like this. You see right here, once he gets you to the wall, he's just doing the tracking moves, down forward one, down forward one, down forward one. And then right when you try to stay standing, he hits you with that big low. And then, of course, how could you forget the slides? Always safe when you're sliding around Rhythm. 3-0 victory over King Ray Jr., getting the run back from winners finals in grand finals.
Yeah, you know, it's funny because I could have sworn takeout slides were banned in the MLB, but maybe it's different in the Saudi Baseball League. But speaking of leagues, it's time for our tale of the tape. Let's look at Ling Xiaoyu, your 14-time breakout champion, 5th place at TNS 61, 2nd place finished Paragon last week. A couple weeks ago, wins three brackets in a row. Breakout, no frames given, and Iron Main, with no frames given and Iron Main happening on the same night consecutively. He has a 63% win rate tonight. He has a 100% match point conversion, first to match point 3 times, 8 matches played, 5-1. This has been a monster performance for Keeling tonight, Leapfrog.
Yeah, you heard that right. 14 times out here. We are on week 60. So I mean, he's won like 20, like a quarter. I don't know the actual percentage of it, but he's won a good chunk of the actual events that we've actually ran. So it's just one of those top competitors. But now let's take a look at over Rhythm. Shaheen, the main, 3-time champion out here. 25th at TNS this last Tuesday, and 2nd place at Rise LA Wave Dash.
Yes, and of course, look at, again, another 100% match point conversion. These are 2 finishers in the paint. They do not slip once they have their kill shot. He's been first to match point 6 times. He's won 7 matches. He has a 64% win rate, and this Shaheen has been lethal. I mean, you just saw that 3-0 against King Ray Jr., and we talk about Joe Crush, we talk about P-Lee, we talk about King Ray Jr. and Xiao 20Z. If there's a 5th man, it's Rhythm. Welcome to Grand Finals!
Oh yeah, he's definitely one of the top contenders, definitely one of the slept-on ones. When people talk about like top NA players, I'm like, you guys definitely sleep on Rhythm. This man is a beast. But just when I say that, immediately getting blown up. Oh, the orbital finding its mark. Back to the wall, son. We going back this way. I'll have a martini. Bar staying open late tonight.
Yeah, but you're about to be cut off. The bouncers are about to start coming. You're going to start drinking only water, especially if Peeling has anything to say about it. Going into Rain Dance, Hypnotist, and a killer kick to take the first round.
Yeah, you were just like I'm talking about cutting him off immediately. That first hit of the Heat Smash actually whiffed, and he was able to block the rest of it. Unfortunately, it is launch punishable, so especially for Peeling, you know, Zhao Yu does have that 14-frame launcher. You got to make sure you're taking advantage of that when you can. Back to the bar we go.
Yeah, gets him along the side wall. Right now, that's a lot of health gone for Peeling. Not much chance to get it back. This is all Rhythm this round. But, you know, Peeling is in an advantage that we talk about a lot, which is that you have to win 6 games if you are loser side in grand finals. Peeling only has to win 3 times.
3 times on either way. As well as things back to the neutral. There you go. Caught him moving around. That's the tracking move.
Yes.
He has one of the low-hitting tracking moves that actually catches him out of AOP, despite if he does the super low-hitting one, too.
Yep, so's that slide, and you can see the strategy coming out for Rhythm. Whenever Peeling goes into AOP, Rhythm's going to want to try to go for one of those tracking lows or the slides or something. Right now, he's not really getting much of a chance, so caught up against the wall. He has rage going, not much chance to use it. Peeling goes up another round.
See, that was real smart. So what he did was, the reason why if you're like, oh, why didn't he just let it rock right away? He was trying to bait out the rage art, because Rhythm was at his point in his life where he could have survived any of the follow-ups from there, and he was still got the rage art off in time. So good awareness, situational awareness for Peeling. This is why he's the GOAT.
Yeah, if you want to talk about the Shin, Ki, Tai, Mind, Body, Technique, Trinity, Peeling is all Shin. He is mental toughness. He is mental energy. He's situational awareness and game sense. He's the lab monster who knows every curve in the flowchart for his characters. A mind like a steel trap.
Let's see if he can anchor it down, because right now he's looking good. First game here, and a 1st to 3, and he's doing it again. A great start here. He's got a good read on Rhythm. He knows what he wants to do. Just throwing it out there. Caught him moving, caught him pressing, caught him doing something. Oh boy, guess again. Going for the mid. Double low, nice duck, but he didn't get the right punish. And just like that, a perfect for Peeling.
Oh my goodness, what a way to set the tone. It's not easy to beat Rhythm at all, let alone perfect the man. And Rhythm is just on the back foot, catches him with a spring kick, but straight into back turn, straight into not quite a wall carry, but getting most of the darn way to it. And Rhythm's back's against the wall, he's low on health. Oh my goodness, this punish leapfrog.
Yeah, he got a little, no! God dang it, dropped the combo, but it's okay. Right back to right back to it. To the wall. I'll have a martini. What should we be looking for? We're gonna go for the low heat smash. Stays grounded, good call. Mix. What's see here? Oh, he's ducking just in case of the throw. Still goes to the low heat smash. Not close enough to get the wall. 1 HP.
Low parry.
Still gets a low parry. Not
Look
enough
at
to get
this
the
carry.
wall.
Straight into Rage Art. That's going to be a lot of great health back, Leapfrog. That's going to put him in a much better position.
Let's see what the move is here. Ooh. That's about even.
Oh, not even enough.
He thought he was going to do the other low. He low parried it the last time. He's like, he could probably go for it again.
Yeah.
The pokes from Rhythm are super crucial here.
Yeah, Rhythm's a very poke-heavy, movement-heavy kind of guy, which plays well against players like Peeling and King Ray Jr., who you just saw him defeat. But Peeling's so good at turning up the pressure, too.
Oh, yeah. People all the time, like who you watch a lot now? Like, lately I've been watching a lot of Rhythm's playstyle, and that's kind of how I mirror it. I try to do a lot of down forward ones, just trying to poke him with, like, simple little pokes right there. Plays super defensive. But now, you see right here, he's got the lead. He runs in with the wall running too because he knew that would kill if he tries to pop his heat or if he tries to pop that Rage Art. Good call from it.
And
now,
look, these shoot. Yeah, gonna get it tied up. That's what he's looking for, hoping to get that round on the board, hope to get another game down, because every single one he wins is another closer to freedom. He's backing off a bit, hoping to catch Peeling overextending, activates Heat, tries to carry him back towards the wall. He's pushed back. Heat coming from Peeling. Oh my goodness, Leapfrog, they're so back and forth right now.
Oh, man. Went for the hypnotist low, full charge, and because he was close enough to get that clean hit, he was able to get that full combo conversion. Oh, double low again, and
oh
final
my goodness.
round, game 2.
Oh my. You know, if they're not careful, they're going to wear down their controllers so much, they're going to need to go to Mad Catz, our sponsor, and get a new one. And maybe while they're at it, stock up on some energy from One Shot Energy, because a single taffy of theirs is as much caffeine as a Red Bull.
Oh, man. Baiting him out. Looking for an option. You see, that's why he waited last time, because the last few times he's just done
oh my goodness.
And basically a perfect right there. And after a quick 2 rounds from Rhythm, Peeling, fighting right back here, and now 2 games up here in Grand Finals, needs 1 more to close out and take his 15th breakout title. You heard that right, 1-5-15.
Yeah, and another step towards the Champions Circle, which he was 1 away from last week. And right now, you know, you can see what I was talking about with his mental strength, because this is a lot of Tekken that both of these guys have played. He's not slowing down at all.
Oh yeah, no slowing down now. Pedal to the metal. Oh, whoa! Side swap. Still in favor of Rhythm. Caught you ducking and able to get that easy conversion. Perfect retaliation. But like I said, don't want to get too comfortable. This is exactly where he was last time. He took 2 rounds up. He was looking good. All of a sudden, Peeling turned on the boosters.
Yeah, that is exactly what Peeling does. He is so good at finding his moment to crank up the heat, literal and metaphorical. He'll pick away at you. He's got the actual heat going now. That's so low on health. He has a round on the board. He's 2 away from win number 15.
I'm telling you, Lee, Rhythm just had a perfect. All of a sudden, Peeling was just like, that was cute, but how about mine? Oh my gosh, sidestep hop kick. To the wall we go.
Oh my, not gonna quite go for the wall, but he keeps it spinning, keeps it going, gets another wall splat. Well, it didn't the last time, but this time for sure. Here comes the heat smash. Is he going for over the wall? He is. He's gonna put himself on tournament point, Leapfrog. He's on tournament point.
Tournament point for Peeling. I'm telling you, it did not look like he was gonna hit that wall, but the heat smash was able to break the wall. And now we're looking to break Rhythm's heart. As he gets 1 more win, he'll close out the tournament.
Oh my goodness, P-Ling, he is one round away. He's putting on the pressure. Rhythm's trying not to crumble. He backs himself along the wall. He's looking for an opportunity to poke something out of this. He's looking for some lateral movement. He's splatted. He's got the tornado going. He's being carried. His health is so low. Let's see if P-Ling's got anything to do. He's putting on the pressure. Let's see what he does. Let's see what he can do. Let's see if he can finish the deal. Rhythm gets him back. Rhythm pushes him forward. Rhythm has rage. He's gaining gray health back. He has all his gray health back from Leapfrog, but is it gonna matter? It's not gonna matter! That's over! Win number 15, P-Ling! And P-Ling shows you the old maxim, Tenjo Tenge Ling Gadoku-san.
My man, dropping the Japanese lingo on us as we walk away here with win number 15, a 3-0 here in Grand Finals. P-Ling putting down the heat and putting down the work, son. Great stuff.
What do you think really set that apart? Because that turned into an extremely controlling 3 games from P-Ling after what should have been on paper incredibly back and forth, especially when you factor in the losers final.
So similar to how King Ray made the adjustment against RV Chris, because there's one of those things like once King Ray, understood how to make the adjustment. Same thing with P-Ling. P-Ling saw what Rhythm liked to do in that matchup. When they played in winners finals, remember they went the distance, so he got a lot of download, a lot of knowledge in that match. So he understood, okay, this is what he likes to do when I go for this, and this is what he plans to do when I try to sit back and go for the options. And when he went for that option select so many times over, at that point he was just kind of letting him kind of swing into him, and you saw so many times he would get these perfects, especially right here when he get him along the perpendicular to that wall. All he had to do is get that heat smash off, got it off in time, get the wall splat, easy wall conversion combo, and an easy 3-0 victory for my man TK God P-Ling.
Oh my goodness, he's putting the TK God in his name for a reason. I've said this before, but it is criminal that the man is not signed. I don't care who does it. FlyQuest, NRG, Vitality, you name it. Somebody give him a contract, as he is one more towards the champion circle. The prize pool is currently at 300. He's got 3 graces. He's got 6 chances, and he is your 15-time Breakout champion.
Man, great stuff. The win on week number 42. These are updated in real time. So like I said, he's got 6 more chances to get that one elusive win so he can try to get into that champion circle. And again, for these big names that are here like King Ray and Joe Crush and Trizzy, they have opportunities to upset it. But again, I don't know how they're going to stop him, because this man P-Ling was already looking dominant as ever prior to the changes that they've made now. And now in season 2, he's still a force to be reckoned with.
What did I say right at the beginning, my friend? I told you that P-Ling was going to take those Xiao Yu changes and turn into a nightmare.
Oh yeah, turning peanut butter into gold or diamonds or whatever the analogy is. But as we take a look here, this is our monthly top 5. These are our top 8 most played characters in March. It's kind of bleeding a little to April, but you can take a look here. You can see Eddie now starting to come up into the top 5 here thanks to Wasulu and his dominance. Of course, Yoshimitsu is always a factor when it comes to all of our top enemy competitors. Clive becoming a focal point here, especially with RV Chris. Who's our top 2? Oh, never mind. Look at it now.
Well, it is no surprise to see Asuka and P-Ling's Xiao Yu up here, especially because not the only one out there. We had Shake in there tonight, for example. We didn't see him on screen, but an absolute monster. Clive's mostly been RV Chris with a bit of test driving from other people. Rhythm Shaheen is nothing to sneeze at. We've seen Night Purifier drive him around too. I'm a little surprised to see Eddie come up, but of course this is because we switched over to April and you had that one tonight. That was just incredible Tekken from everybody involved. How do you imagine this changing as we go further into season 2, the month of April, these top picks?
I think it's one of those things, like I don't imagine it staying the same. I think there's a lot of hidden characters. Like I think Lars is one of the big wins for season 2, but alas, I think it's still going to kind of divulge to the players themselves. Despite however strong the character may seem, it all comes down to the pilot itself. And when you got people like Rhythm, King Ray and P-Ling is always looking super strong as per usual, despite whatever character they have and whatever the buffs or nerfs that may come their way, they're still going to dominate.
Yeah, that is true. Call 'em what may, season by season, patch by patch, the GOATs are still the GOATs for the reason it's not about stats, it's not about frame data. It is your willingness to grind, it is your willingness to train, it's your matchup familiarity, it's your mental composure, it's your physical dexterity, it's if you eat enough, it's if you sleep enough, it's if you're hydrated. The GOATs are the GOATs for the reason.
Of course, and like I said, that's why he's a 15-time champ for a reason. He's always persistent. He's always near the top here, and same thing with Riddim. I think now with these changes and kind of making things a little bit easier to transition between stances and full crouch out of heat and round start, I think these people that kind of more fundamentally focused, like people like Riddim and some of the other names like Anakin and Joe Crush, this might be the season for them.
Oh, definitely. I mean, you've seen that insane stuff with Make Some Noise and stuff. Once we see Joe Crush around here again, it's going to be kind of scary. It was already scary, but even more now. You probably saw him on Tuesday, but we have just seen an incredible night of Tekken. Thank you to everybody who saw us in chat, who chatted, who hung out, who redeemed all those Matcherino codes. I've been K-Vox. This is Mr. Leapfrog. Thank you, and we'll see you next week.
Night, guys.
I don't feel right unless the odds against me. Back against the wall with my strength. Yeah. I can't let it break. Everything I've been through, it made me better. Ooh, I love the hate, it just made me better. Been through everything, it just made me better. I can't waste the pain, it just made me better. Working every day, it just made me better. Two, check, a 1 or 2, I'm going in, is that a L? W is still a win. Got it off the muscle, all I know is hustle, all I know is making something out of nothing. What you think this is? I had to hop in the kitchen, I'm really on fire, you know ignited, yeah. I know some people don't like it, I'm moving with flavor, they probably a bite it, yeah. Trendsetter, being better, I can't take the credit, yeah, wait. Been on fire, boy, that's flambe. Only time you see my head down is when I'm praying. When my back is turned, the only time they wanna see it. Water on me, floor is cold as ice, I'm finna trade, yeah. And serve it to the people, they need hope, it's no delay, yeah. The odds against me. Back against the wall, my strength, yeah. I can't let it break. Everything I've been through, it made me better. Ooh, I love the hate, it just made me better. Been through everything, it just made me better. I can't waste the pain, it just made me better. Working every day, it just made me better. Hold up, what they finna say? Tell it to your mammy, it don't matter, I ain't listening anyway. They just mad the seat decide to drop, they look like ocean spray. You can get it too if you just work more than you talk today. This what happen when you take your pain and make it motivation. It ain't gonna be easy trying to be a legend, it's the payment. You need execution, not excuses, dog, you gotta face it. They don't want the truth, but if you quit, you don't deserve to make it. What you think they giving greatness out? Now you gotta take it. They don't know the hustle, they confused when they look at you. Till you hit your goals, they all shot, they think you Pikachu. Put your mind to it, you can do it, yeah, and I'm the proof. The odds against me. Back against the wall, my strength, yeah. I can't let it break. Everything I've been through, it made me better. Ooh, I love the hate, it just made me better. Been through everything, it just made me better. I can't waste the pain, it just made me better. Working every day, it just made me better.
Oh my god! Jake Ray Jr., you can't be doing this.
Plant the seeds. Free kick's not gonna do it. Sonic, one more conversion to win this whole tournament. Healing, is he gonna do it? And he does it!
just thought about it twice and it don't make sense. How you living it like that? You just gotta poke this. Is it snowing outside? You just tryna be a flake. Damn, yeah, okay, let's go. Said you need a little help, yeah, I think that is evident. If you think that's easy, then it says a lot about you. When you feel a little slumpy, that's a part of reality. You better gotta let it go before you do something. If I leave it, then I go. You just think it, but I know. Make it blow as I go, cause yeah. If I leave it, then I go. You just think it, but I know. Make it blow as I go, cause yeah. That's how I roll, yeah. That's how I go, yeah. That's how I roll, yeah. If I leave it, then I go.
Yeah. Whoa. Giant to a maggot, big boss status. Ain't gon' lie, I really wish they would like a cabin. I ain't do no front and get my money on the back end. Yesterday's price ain't today, now we taxing. Way out the fear, ain't no way out for me. They always told me I'm the wave, like I'm way out. And see, I know some real ones turn state, ain't no way I could be out here living like the villain, only way up for me. Moving out the purges, I give time if it was worth it. If you coming for my fam, then you know I take it personal. Say that you the GOAT, I asked around, I never heard of you. Rocky road ahead, and there's some things I had to hurt. Pick a side, pick your poison. Pick a side, pick your poison. Pick a side, pick your poison. Ain't no picking on me, y'all about to get me going. Yeah, pick a side, pick your poison. Pick a side, pick your poison. Pick a side, pick your poison. Ain't no picking on me, y'all about to get me going. Yeah, windows down so all the haters see me. Back then they didn't want me, now they wanna beat me. Keep the grass cut low, cause them snakes still sleazy. Always knew I had to glow, I just had to find a reason. Walking around looking like I own the place. I don't waste no food, man, I always finish off the plate. Ain't contemplate trenches, baby, can't believe we made it safe. Something out of nothing, yeah, we made a way. So hungry, think I overate. Every single shot, then I'm thinking John Wick. Every loss got a lesson, every make got a miss. I can't even think of a man that had me terrified. We got options, pick your poison or just pick a side. Pick a side, pick your poison. Pick a side, pick your poison. Pick a side, pick your poison. Ain't no picking on me, y'all about to get me going. Yeah, pick a side, pick your poison. Pick a side, pick your poison. Pick a side, pick your poison. Ain't no picking on me, y'all about to get me going. Yeah.
I love when the good news coming in on a day-to-day. Already know what's happening, I don't gotta shake the A. Big moves, big stepper in the right direction. The trip continues, every W's a psychedelic. Journey over accolades, divvy up the accolades and tell them boys to have a day. Give and take, and I love to give. Give and take, and I love to see the bros hitting milestones. Gon' get your shine on, brighter than an iPhone screen. Anybody tryna take a piece of pie home, try a song, shape a stick or drop them like a pine cone. Conversations about the goals and the gold that I'm sitting on. All I hear is low ballin' digits if I listen to them. No need to counter if it's disrespect. Swam with shots on how to bite my way out fishing nets. Yeah, I see the light at the end of the juice, got me swinging for the